irritating because she'll use her assassinate or whatever, her ultimate with the sniper that one shots people or something. No, that's different. She uses crows to hold you in place, and then she just snipes you.
I don't think I've fought as against that.
She's awful, and she can float in the air.
Up, and then she can throw a thing on the ground that like attaches people to it. It's like a, if you played Valorant, it's like Fade. Like Fade ability. It like throws on the ground.
I think Alina might like the game. I want her to try
Oh
it.
yeah, you should try it.
The D&D 6-stack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it also has 6 people, so
Guys, tonight we gotta play at least one game of Deadlock.
I'm actually down.
I have
I'm
to
gonna
do
be
a
getting
quiz after I get home.
Oh, I was gonna say
We're gonna get
already,
into
but
that.
it's your second week.
Yes.
Nerd alert, gosh.
Yeah, like I had a quiz over the weekend as well. And
Dude,
yeah.
your teachers suck.
Really?
Oh yeah, I also had my chem assignment has like 50 questions.
Hoo-wee.
Google is a free tool. Yeah, that's what I used a lot. ChatGPT. But I still haven't done some of the problems because I do actually wanna understand the concepts. Like
I know. I'm kidding. Well, it doesn't matter to me. It matters to you though.
I
Just stop being fake there.
like the stuff that I search up is like a lot of history stuff, like or like math because I don't really have a lot of math to do.
I like math.
I finished all my math like
It's
stuff.
like
Angie, can you
Shut
help
up.
me
the
with
leader of
multiplying
a
whole
top side world.
numbers?
Oh,
I'm the leader.
so what you
Oh.
first do is you take
He's a part of it though, he's like the third officer.
It's too
Oh yeah, you're
I thought I was
also
the second.
you take the number and then
I've literally made it known that Steele is my second.
You know what I do if I need help?
She's the vice president.
I see how it is.
Google.
Damn.
Google, yeah.
I see how it is.
You're both the
Sometimes
same
with my
level.
tests
I see
I
how that.
just split my screen in half and do
You're
my
still a
tests.
nerd.
When you guys multiply whole numbers, like is it just like
Oh
We're all
how
sitting
many
at a
digits
D&D
are
table,
you?
I don't think none of us can talk.
That's true.
Like we literally didn't
Yeah.
do anything today. Well, I mean it was our
So
first class. She was going through the syllabus and showing
Like I don't
like
think
the software
any of
used
us
for
can
grades
talk.
and
Yeah.
stuff. I'm like, okay. It was an hour long, but it's nothing.
How are
But
you, sir? I'm doing splendid.
It was an
I'm
hour.
munching.
It's an hour 50-minute
We
class.
can hear.
Like I
I was
can't talk
hungry.
for that
And
long.
I
smell.
can, but
It's
the problem
delicious.
is it's material that I already know, so
Yeah.
Hey,
what
bow
am I
bow.
doing?
Me,
Wow.
cuz like today physics I have like classes just an hour and 20
Oh you have
I
you're
take
taking
class.
physics this semester?
Which one?
Yeah, I'm taking physics, chem, anatomy,
You want the rest of my
physiology,
stuff?
psychology.
Today's gaming session brought to you by Bow Bow.
I will
Frisco,
split it.
Texas.
I'll split it with a
Dox
word.
us.
I am a
I'll
science.
split it with a word.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Excuse me?
And it's split into Grayson.
Yeah,
There you
Grayson,
go. These are chicken dumplings.
Oh.
You can have the dumplings. I'm not actually interested in dumplings.
Here, Alina, wanna share some dumplings with me?
What do you guys get?
I feel
Oh, you
like
already
You
have
ready?
a
You guys have a
fork.
receipt?
Yeah, I have a
No,
fork.
it's on the bag.
The noodles are actually pretty good. Yeah,
I love them.
I was trying
Sorry.
I was trying Marcella's noodles and they were really good.
She was trying Marcy's nudes.
No,
What?
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 Hmm?
I dislike that.
I just like that.
Take 5. Take 15 and a couple cents. I'm just gonna give you 16.
Oh, thank you.
No problem, dude.
So out of it.
I
We'll
know,
wait up.
after eating I feel so much better.
It's crazy. It's crazy how that
I
happens.
felt horrible when I was coming here and then I was like, oh, food fixes it all.
Believe it or not, you're probably right.
Easy lovelies for
Alina
Sylvara.
gets a spoon.
Lovely juvelies.
Guys, chopsticks.
What? We
Who
don't
said
have
that?
any.
Was that
Oh,
Stampy
what?
Longo's?
No.
What is wrong with you?
I thought they were actual chopsticks and I see a fork and a spoon.
Ew.
It's
It's a knife and a
I think I'm just gonna grab you a pair of SpongeBob
Just
chopsticks.
use the fork like us American folk.
There's no fork.
There's some right there.
There's some right
No,
there.
those are spoons.
Those are spoons.
Oh.
There was more.
Just stab it. Just like
Was there not? Is there no more?
That's what
Oh, okay.
Just use your fingers.
True.
No, real,
Also
use your
true.
hands.
It's not a soup dumpling, you should be fine.
Hands are nature's forks.
Actually
Uh
they're
Naturally.
more like chopsticks.
Hypothetically speaking.
What the heck was that?
Wait, did Miles invite Alina to his game?
To deadlock? Yeah. He invited everybody
Or server
And it looks like a virus.
It
How many
really
codes
don't.
do you get? Or how did you even get access?
Probably from Andy. And I
No.
don't know where Andy got it from.
I don't know.
It's how when you accept it, it's got no description and no photos, so just kinda looks like if you download it, it's
A scam.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I was like, Andy, what is this? And he was like, it's a MOBA, FPS MOBA. I figured
You
you would
literally mocked him for it.
He was like, you would probably like it. And I was like, yeah, I probably would. Considering it
You
it can
sound
be.
just like
You
Andy.
sound just like
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Andy's my goat.
I haven't played
Even though
League.
he bullies me sometimes, but it's okay.
But like like he's not Andy if he doesn't like
He's
insult
not Andy
somebody.
if he's not a lovable asshole.
That's true.
I haven't played League and I don't
Sorry, I
plan
don't
on
mean to
doing
swear,
it.
but it is true.
It's only fun if you play with friends. Aside
But
from
you
that
always play by
Deadlock?
yourself.
Who? See? We don't talk about
Oh wait,
that.
this doesn't touch the grass.
I also like just wanna I like League as a game, like as a teamwork game. Cuz like I see esports and it's like, whoa, this is really cool. So I wanna like climb the ranks in League. But
If you say so.
What rank
like
are you right now?
Emeralds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And I'm trying to I wanna hit diamond,
Grandmaster.
but like my teammates are
Wait, Dad.
so
How do you
toxic
spell
and annoying.
That's
Anna
me in
and
Overwatch.
Alvin's name?
But then sometimes I get a good
I
team
mean,
that
at
knows
least
how to
Anna.
play properly.
ALDU and then it's Ann, just A-N.
Where you get
But her kids
someone
are like
who plays a
a complex
Winston
name, isn't she?
and then
Rather than
a Tracer for the dive. Well, frontline and then your core is like
Their
an
last
Ashe, a
names go
Brig,
to
and
Gohan.
Ana. So Brig protects
Is
Ashe
it?
and Brig and they all stick together. And then your guys, your two frontlines
Okay.
can go
I know
out
they started
and
out as
separate them and break them
Yeah.
apart.
I forget Brig is not I forget Brig is like a peel support now.
Yeah. I don't think
Do you
she's
think I
frontline
should just
anymore.
put my
No, she's
plate
not.
over here?
Like I can't
Yeah,
wrap
it's
my
fine.
head around that cuz I played Overwatch 1.
Oh yeah.
She was like a frontline
Goats.
support. Yeah. So it's
Don't
like
even remind me of those.
dude, cuz like I can't like wrap my head around it, so every time I hear like every time I hear Brig in the back, I'm like, what?
Cuz Brig
God,
has to
I feel
peel
better
from
not
your
having to do
Yeah,
it in my
for
room.
Sombra and Tracer.
Like
Yeah.
after linear algebra, I felt like throwing up, dying on the floor.
After physics,
Is it
I
cuz you're a
also
woman?
Well, yeah, mostly.
I also felt bad for the person sitting beside me because he seemed pretty overwhelmed with everything and I just didn't I'm also pretty new to physics, so I was like, it's okay, you know,
Physics?
yeah, it's like we're in this together, you know, physics is not easy, man. It's like it's
Oh, did
okay
you
to
take
not
physics in high school?
I took AP Physics and then dropped out.
Yeah.
As you should.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
took
I
physics
forgot
one.
that she left us. She left me,
Yeah.
Alina and Jolie to fend for ourselves in that class.
Yeah, I took
Realistically.
She's like,
physics one
I
and
dropped AP Physics for
too.
color guard.
I did, I dropped AP Physics for color guard.
Oh my god.
It's good, it's good. Good move.
Everybody was so proud of you when you did that.
No, we weren't. Alina and I were actually both kinda sad.
I had a lot of fun though. I like color guard. I like performing.
Physics is
Performing is fun.
fun.
No,
I
it
liked
is not.
Physics one.
I like
Physics one was really
but
fun.
I like
Physics
dancing.
two was also really interesting.
I don't like the people in color guard.
Did you take AP?
AP Physics two, yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I've heard that's much better than one.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard AP Physics one's not that good.
Maybe you just didn't have our I love
All
our
right, we
teacher for
have
Might
AP
just be the
Physics.
teacher.
one more minute and then we'll go.
Alright, let's start.
Wait, we have a minute.
That means
Give me a minute to eat.
You can eat while he like
Well, the
Yeah.
stream's been going for 9 minutes, so
Oh.
Wait, remember when I blew up on
Oh,
the
I
Switch
should
game?
tell mine.
I thought people
Yeah,
would like
I
to
do.
watch the chatter back and forth and it's almost like you guys are your own real housewives.
We almost doxed
So
ourselves for it.
It's okay. They can come find us.
Please no.
They're not gonna
Yeah.
find
It's
you.
the real gamers of Frisco instead of real housewives.
Real gamers of Frisco.
Frisco, Colorado.
Yeah. It's like D&D stream, us talking about Deadlock for like half of the time.
Yeah.
What is this
Go
game?
play Deadlock.
Kai and I
I
both
love the
Kai and I both
like
cheesed for
Valve
the
voice chat
stream.
secret.
She didn't know it.
Oh.
Deadlock,
Saying
you
that
mean like
today's
pull them
game
to their
session is brought
grave?
to you by 88 Bow Bow.
Oh.
Bow Bow.
She's the only
Sponsored
character
by.
I play in
Sponsored
Valorant
by
right now, and
88
I'm
Bow
planning
Bow.
on
I wish I could get it
I'm planning on
sponsored too.
switching her out for Vice when
Reeling them in.
I have them now.
So true.
And time.
Alina.
All right,
Alina.
let's
game.
I have them
What's
now.
game?
Everybody remember where we were?
Yes, we were talking
In the land of
no wait.
Feintul.
We were on the way leaving down to the river, I
You want
think,
some
Yeah,
of
by
the two dwarfs, and there was a grandson, and then the grandpa dwarf, and then the two adoptive parents of
There you go.
Elowyn.
Elowyn.
So you guys
That's
just
what we
kicked the
do
crap
with
out of
this.
a bunch of goblins and a goblin shaman and some boars.
Yes.
And you forgot to set up guard, but luckily your Rakosa friend was aware of what was going on and heard a wagon approaching that just so happened that it was Elowyn's adopted parents. And they made her cry when they told her their house and their village was gone.
Oh no. Sorry.
And that they nailed children to the trees, that they thought the children had magical powers.
That's so sad though. It is so sad.
And then they revealed that they have Arik and Brol Glimstrike. Arik is the great grandfather, he's a stone master, which means, everybody remember what a stone master does?
The ones that make the rune stones.
They're the ones that refine the rune stones. And Brol is a seeker, and they find the rune stones. So the reason they hid them was to get them out of the area because the Magenrae soldiers were destroying everything along the way. And you guys decided to sleep for the rest of the night, and woke up in the morning, everybody had breakfast, and decided, let's continue west because there's either a village of some H name or some river of H name that we need to get to. And one is a few days away and one is over a month away. So it seems like we have gotten bad instructions or there's confusion somewhere.
Where are we going, Marcel?
Me?
I thought you were the leader, Mr. Druid.
Yeah.
Oh, I just speak to the trees.
We're going to
The Deluvian
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
You guys are rolling on down the street. I guess not street, the
Path.
trails, the path. Are you guys ever going to vary off the path?
I don't think we should.
Probably not.
Unless we see like some really cool
Do
abandoned
we know if
place.
it'll cut a lot of time if we like go off the path?
The rough map that you guys have seen is there's very few trails and you're getting ready to go to the mountains soon. And this is how the dogs become more popular than we are.
I agree.
We need to record them and have them as the goblin sounds.
Yeah.
Oh, look at her snuggling her baby. Her sweet Kevin.
She kidnapped Kevin.
No.
The day passes, no incidents. What are you doing? Evening time. The mules are tired on all the carts.
I guess we stop.
What if we set up camp and check around the area?
I guess that'd be fun.
See if we can find any dungeons.
Alright, who's setting up and who's checking?
I can check.
I was gonna say, I think that, how about we both check? Because we're both animals.
I agree.
Alright, put your rolls each one. Tell me what you get. And this is not for initiative or anything, it's
16.
8.
Alright. Doggies.
Look what you did, Alina.
Now you make it jealous. Alright. So you detect that there's been some people walking around.
Could it be us?
And there's like not really a path you can see where they wandered off the trail. Not very many people.
Like there's like footprints on the
Yeah,
ground.
it's like it's disturbed and you can tell. Not necessarily like they're trying to hide it, but there's something that's caught your attention off the side of the road.
I look down and I like feel the prints. They're like what you say like fresh like.
Roll your perception.
8,
you can tell that it's not even probably an hour old.
I look at them.
The grasses are still coming up underneath.
Mhm.
Dreadful sound.
The grasses in some places are still starting to spring up, so it's very new tracks, and it doesn't look like there's more than maybe 3 or 4 people.
Mhm. Ty, seems like someone's been around here.
How can you tell?
Well, these prints are pretty fresh. I think someone's been around here. I don't wanna investigate some further, maybe see what they're up to.
Sure, but let me go tell everyone else where
Yeah.
we're going off to.
Yeah, that's fine. Cause we're in a forest, right?
Yeah, you're still like it's just in the foothills of the mountains. It's still pretty thick forest around you.
Okay, so I would like to like climb on the trees and like
From stealth forward.
yeah, in the branches, try not to get caught while you go back to the
Not for initiative.
17.
Alright, you get a few yards in and climb up a tree, and you're looking down, and you see 5 people. One is clearly a cleric, they're all human, and there are 4 other people with them. 4 others with the cleric, and they have what used to be Magenrae uniforms, but their patches are torn off. They're either stolen uniforms or they're degraded uniforms for this.
Can I eavesdrop? Are they talking about something?
No, they're all laying there. They're very tired.
Oh, they're just
They're laying there. Not even a real campsite setup. They're just laying on their backs.
Okay.
So I'm back over with them. Hey guys, we found some footprints in the woods. We don't know where they lead to, but they're pretty fresh. We're gonna go and investigate, so
Do you want me to go with you?
I'd say we should bring someone from Muscle to go with us, and someone else should stay here just to protect this area, just in case.
I guess I'll stay.
Okay. I take
Thank
Kyle.
you. We're not too good at fighting for ourselves.
It's easy, I am.
Let's go,
Alright,
son.
yeah, follow me.
So who all's going?
It's us 3.
Us three are going.
Alright.
We end up regrouping here.
Yeah. Like while they're coming back towards I was like gonna head back and like talk to them like seems like some maybe old Magenrae soldiers. I don't know, the patches off their uniforms are ripped off, maybe they're rebels? They all seem to be really tired. They're all laying down, no camp set up. I guess we should check it out.
I mean, I wouldn't trust them to be ex-Magenrae soldiers. What if they just got lost somehow? Might be a trap.
I mean, why would they rip off their patches?
I don't know. Maybe something else happened. I think you just approach with caution. How many were there?
4 or 5? One of them seemed to be a cleric.
We're obviously all clerics.
Guys weren't supposed to be stuff.
I think
Should we just ignore them and keep camp?
maybe not.
Relatively guards.
Maybe they'll have some very beneficial information. You were talking about how they didn't have any patches or anything, so they're
Maybe
still
they have information on anything Magenrae soldiers are bringing in the area.
That's what I was thinking.
Alright.
I think we should go check it out. But we should approach them with our weapons put away. We need to be as peaceful looking as possible. Don't wanna bring any trouble to us.
Yeah.
Right. You guys all roll a D20.
20.
8. Did you vote?
I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 20.
My die just likes number 8, doesn't it?
So you get up there first, and the one that's clearly a cleric, he sits up and he waves at you.
Hello?
Are you hunting us?
No.
Well, so you might.
I just can't take off my like weapons and toss them behind me. I can't do that. No threat.
Can you take your muscles off too? I just.
If it were that easy.
I just. No. All of you stay. It's fine. Gets up. Walks over to you, the slave. Oh, there's others.
Hi. Thistle.
I come in peace, do not worry.
I see you're a cleric as well. Haven't seen one of them in a while.
I am formerly cleric of the Magenrae army. No more.
So you used to worship Kairu?
Well, Kairu is still my god. I cannot betray Kairu, but I don't believe what the Magenrites are doing is right.
Sounds like reasonable appeal.
There was a large battle, and my friends are all my followers. They're in training. And when they started slaughtering children, just because, as they put it, they glimmered wrong, we could not stay with them.
It's very, very honorable of you to do that.
I can respect that. Respect a fighter who chooses to do what's wrong with no discipline on his part.
Kairu would not approve of what they're doing. So, many weeks ago, I'm sorry, I like to talk, I'm giving too much information.
No, it's fine.
Anyway, we thought we heard you coming, and we came back here to hide. My friend over there, Purr, he was our scout. He came running back and said there was a couple of wagons coming in. So we had hoped to hide. We're not very good at that either.
You're not looking for any problems. We just wanted to see what was up.
Well, if you could, I guess, keep the word that you're not here to harm us, could we travel together down this road? Because I'm assuming you're going west the same as us, otherwise we would have
What location?
ran into you before.
What location are you trying to reach?
Well, we were going east, and then we heard rumor that the army had come down from the north and they were coming in from the east also. We came up from the south, just to the west of here. And as you can see, we're a little worse for wear. I've done what I could, but I've gotten tired over the last several days. See, here I go. How about, I'm assuming there's more than just you three, there's 2 wagons. How about if we go, it's late, we can sit and I can just tell your whole party what's happening.
I like that idea, but we still gotta have a mutual level of trust as well. You promise nothing from you. I trust you, but just gotta make sure.
As you can see, we are all unarmed except for my mace, which is over there. We have no weapons, and we're simple clothes. I think your muscly fireman over here could probably crush all of us.
Easily.
Don't get too cocky.
And when you guys are looking at them, they really are. They're kind of slight of build. They're monks. Not monks like fighting monks, but like from a monastery. They're simple people. You can tell everything about them. Nothing is sending off any alarms.
I think we should head back. Let's introduce you to our friends.
All right. Come on, fellas. And my lady. So they all get up, follow you back to the camp.
Who are them?
Some people, some clerics we found in the woods. Former Magenrae soldiers.
Former
We brought the enemy.
Former.
Former.
It's okay. They're safe. They'll
One
Me
I'll
and you
gla-
both know we can handle a mace.
Dragonkind, I will gladly hand you my mace if that'll make you safe. Give me your mace.
I'll keep my eye on you.
We can trust these people. They left the Magenrites for a really good reason, but I don't think it's my position to explain it. I think it's
I think that's some root stew. We have some coppers we could pitch in. We have no supplies.
I don't see why not.
I'm sure they have poison.
I don't think they're gonna poison it. You
Look,
gotta
you're head of your class. What is wrong with you?
Excuse me?
What do you have
Yes.
against these people? You just met them.
And I'm
Just
met them.
We've just met them
I'm
and
kinda with the dragon here.
It's okay.
they've been hurting my tribe for years.
Oh.
They've been hurting me too. They've been hurting all that I believe in. But these people are ex-Magenrites, and I believe that it is in our duty to give them the benefit of the
Just so
doubt.
you all know, me and my fellows and our lady here, this was our first time outside of our own land. They put us on the ship, we stuck to the shore, took us there to, was it Nerf or Nephilim or Nepha. And they then threw us into an army and told us to go heal people because there was a war starting. And that's all we did. We're not fighters, we're not, when I tell you the whole story, you will understand that we are outmatched in a lot of ways.
Yeah, look
But
at them.
you might also decide that maybe there's something we can offer that maybe you'll be interested in. Can we have some food first? It's been a few days.
I say yes. It is my duty to make sure that those who are struggling get help.
5 coppers each?
Don't worry about it.
So they get their stew and they just start sucking it down as quick as they can. Okay. So, as I said, we were a bit west of here because, am I missing a joke?
Sorry, our druid friend over here is making some ridiculous gestures.
That's okay. I'm used to it.
Take that back.
Well,
My name is Rael. I am a follower of Kyrun, but even with that, the Magenrites, what they're doing twists even what Kyrun allows. If any of you have been harmed by them, we apologize on their behalf.
I don't think they're gonna have any time to apologize.
But the reason that we are in this area is I am a student of legends and lore. And just to the west of here, and not even a half day's journey north, off of this main road, there is an abandoned monastery from ages ago. The lore, the legend, I don't know if it's true, but from our brief experience there, it seems that it may be. But the legend has it that in the bowels of this place, there is, it's not really a jewel, it's described as a crystal wrapped in black melted stone. And it's called the Heart of the Divine. And if somebody can have it, it will give them the ability to defeat large numbers, large armies. I am not the person who wields it, but one of my charges was to find the location of this monastery and to report back. And they were going to send as many hundreds of soldiers as they needed to raid the entire place.
Do you know who's willing to wield it? Like, do you know if there's any specific things, like someone with great faith, someone with muscle?
I don't know. It just said the person who wields it. So maybe it could be anybody. When I say that I'm not the person who wields it, I have no desire to fight in an army.
You
I
said
did
this
my weeks of
stone
battle.
can like give people armies?
Armies. It gives people unimaginable powers, or maybe it's part of something that gives unimaginable power, but it definitely is a theme from the elder gods. I'm sure all of you know the history of the elder god Deluvian. Some people say it was pretend, some people say he wasn't real. That's not for me to say. But the lesser known was even before the time of all the other gods. Deluvian had his own foe. His own foe was Malnachtul. And he was power hungry to the degree that Deluvian was generous. So it's said that this stone is somehow connected to those two in some ancient battle. I've not deciphered all the books, and the books are back in my study, back in Magenrae. But I remember enough to know. And I don't know 100% that I have the right monastery, but I think we do. But with the 5 of us, we couldn't make it down into the basement. What? There was too much going on. There was monsters and just craziness. Just when we first walked into the door, it was like we were fighting for our lives, and we tried to run through. We know what the top part looks like, but we had to run out. And when we left, there were unnameable creatures.
Is that why your clothing is all torn?
That's part of it. I mean, part of it, we took off our own badges and everything. We didn't want any affiliation. So when people saw us, we would either be honest and say we used to be, or we would lie and say that we stole uniforms. But we decided if we told you we stole them, then we would have to explain how, if we can't fight, we were able to defeat soldiers, and then it just became lie upon lie. So
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't. So that's where we are. And if you're interested, we could be there by midday tomorrow, because you look like a formidable group.
I'm interested.
Seems like her treasure is all important.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's just the big part of the treasure. They say there's hoards of treasure in this place.
Well, I'm also curious, do they have books related to it?
I would assume there's books. It's an old monastery, so depending on if it's been raided before, what they've stolen,
Well,
and it is an ancient place. It is a place that existed before the thing of Tool. It's one of the few surviving structures from the time before.
so there's probably beasts from that time period.
Yes. And I'm not sure how those beasts kept appearing, but it was like the longer we were there, the more beasts appeared and the more powerful they became. And because in the beginning it was just a couple of skeletons, and those we easily took them.
Maybe it heats up emotion.
Maybe I hadn't thought of that. But whatever it was, it quickly escalated to the part that we know where there's at least one stairwell that goes down. And Fern, she says that there's a matching stairwell on the opposite side because she and her were separated from us. Oh, I'm sorry, I hadn't mentioned. I told you my name's Rael. Our lady here is Fern. Her life partner is Per. And then you have Del and Ren.
They all give their greetings.
They don't talk much. Other than Fern, the others have taken a vow of silence, and they have just a couple more months left. So, where was I?
We were talking about the two sets of stairs.
Oh yes, we got separated briefly, and it looks like the building, at least on top, is a mirror. Each side is exactly the same once you go in. So it has a symmetry to it. And I'm sure that has something to do with their rights or something. But
Maybe it has something to do with the two gods.
it is an old place, and it is a dangerous place. But there might be a lot of reward. And the only thing that I would ask is that you help me find the heart of the divine if we can find it. If we can find that piece, we can put it into a bag, and we can get it to whoever we need to. Whether that be one of you, or if you know powerful generals or dukes, I don't know your backgrounds, but somebody could use it. Because what you've heard of the Magenrae people, once you're in that land, it is far worse than anything you've heard or experienced. They are evil.
I'm interested in learning. It sounds like there could be some knowledge locked away in this place that really benefit us.
I wanna help this guy. That's part of the fun.
I always enjoy finding new books to read.
You were saying that there was beasts and other things in this monastery, correct? Was there perhaps a humanoid figure, perhaps with a staff?
Don't remember seeing any staffs. I mean, you mean like a quarterstaff? Because there was a couple of skeletons that had quarterstaffs.
Yes, but did you see a live humanoid?
What are you on about?
Nothing. I had a reason.
Not that I can think of.
I'll take the challenge.
Okay, what do you say, Master Druid, protector of the Deluvian tree?
I go by Little Rax.
How about I know that I talked a lot, said a lot of things. I don't want to put you out.
No.
My friends and I, we will step around over the other side, and we will bed down for the night. We can build ourselves a small fire. You decide on your own. If you're willing to go with us, we will turn back and we will dive in again, and we will help you in any way we can. By tomorrow, I'll be recovered, and I can do some good bandages. I can heal some things. Today I'm just too tired. I've done it too much.
I can heal too.
But if you decide not to do it, then we can part ways as friends, and we will continue east and possibly north. Even though we heard the war is happening there also.
We just came back.
But at least there, they won't know who we are because we can't go back to the unit that we deserve.
But and you say you moved into your home.
but I'll ask for it back tomorrow. Traveling without any protection is not wise.
I'll think about it.
Alright.
Just the
Pick on somebody else
So
You're not even my size.
they disappear and you see Fern and Rael I always wanna call him Rael walking away, and they go around the corner, and soon they have a fire built, and within minutes you guys hear snores coming from that side of the room.
I choose to stand watch. Watch over them and make sure they don't move.
Then I will be taking a nice long rest.
You staying up the whole night?
Yes.
They're gonna stay with
You
us.
sure
I
you
don't
wanna
trust
like
these guys.
switch with
Fine by
somebody?
me.
Does
I
anyone
guess.
wanna switch with me?
I mean
I can do it.
I think
Alright, we can take watch.
I think Mr. Ruthless, you did a pretty good job spotting
Yeah, aren't you not told?
our friends.
Dude, do you sleep? Like, a lot?
I mean,
You're like rested, right?
I can sleep but if I need to.
He prefers the term trash panda.
Oh, sorry.
All
I apologize, trash panda.
Are we all in
What'd you call me?
agreement to travel with us then?
Yes.
I guess.
I mean
Still gonna be with this guy. I'm still though curious
Is
what
it up
you
to
were
you?
talking about.
It's
Your
nothing.
dreams.
It's nothing.
Okay. Interesting.
Alright.
Why are you so hostile towards them?
I haven't told you what they did to my people.
Oh.
You see, it was long ago.
Dragons
before them.
I was on a ship, a fishing ship, with a few of my clansmen of Clan Stormscale.
Wow.
Before we were attacked!
Attacked?
By Magenrae soldiers. They captured and killed multiple other people, but I managed to escape.
Well, I understand now why you probably never the fondest of them.
Bunch of clerics hanging around.
They could do something. They did a number on my people.
But if they are telling the truth about the Heart of the Realm and how it can wipe out armies
We
and
can never defeat it. Make
Yeah.
sure it does not fall to them. It stays with us.
I
What if we
volunteer to
can't
hold
do
on to
anything
it.
with it?
Well,
That's
Well,
true.
they're not gonna have it.
if
It's my issue.
I believe we have enough faith and enough trust, we can break through its shell.
But I think it's like either then or just like whichever party has it, as long as it's not the Magenrae.
They look like Magenraes. I don't
Well,
trust
they
them.
are
X.
I don't trust
ex-Magenrae.
them. How do you know that for sure?
I give them the benefit of the doubt. You've
There's a
seen how
bunch.
That's what's gonna get us killed.
but
There's
you've
a
seen
bunch
how
of
they've treated us. They've been nothing but kind
And
and
they could be
respectful.
lying.
Why would they
But you
share
could
all of
also be
that?
lying. I choose to
You're
trust
known for
everyone.
that.
Me? I
You.
don't lie.
Gorilla.
Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
about the
Gorilla?
whole gorilla
Yeah, there was a
business.
gorilla there. What are you? I wasn't
And I
lying.
did read up on that.
Yeah.
No such thing as a gorilla. Not
Well,
one
clearly your books
there
are
was not one log throughout the entire encyclopedia that stated what a gorilla
Well,
was.
maybe you can be the first entry.
Why don't you do the first entry?
Okay, fine, I'll do
You
the first
saw the
entry.
No,
gorilla.
but you
I'll
don't
do
have a
first.
picture of the gorilla.
I can draw a picture.
Uh-huh. New legend.
Maybe we should put that into a book of folklore and fairy tales.
Well, fairies are real, so
Fairy tales.
I bet they have tails.
That's not the point.
He's not the brightest, is he?
What do you think about them? Do you trust them all? Probably not entirely,
Why are
but
you getting so close to her?
Oh. Got a problem?
I was just curious.
I just, after yesterday, hearing about what happened in Dragon,
What
about
happened in
or like about Elowyn and her adopted parents and
Oh.
where she was from
You'll have to forgive the gayness. The automatic response to children being able to trees is laughter.
That's terrible.
That was not, that was him! That was you!
What? I didn't laugh. I didn't laugh.
Yes, you did!
Not this time.
Not this time.
I I'm pretty sleepy, guys. I'm gonna go to bed, get my beauty rests while you
Your
guys
booty rest.
as you guys stay alert. Cause
I'm
you guys
going to
are
sleep.
oh yeah, you're going to sleep. Who's the one that's supposed to keep guard?
Well, I don't know where he
Gorilla?
went off
Oh.
to, but
Not the gorilla.
He's out dropping a dinosaur juice.
60 seconds.
I smell it from here.
Dragon juice. The dragon juice.
Anyways,
Talk about a steaming
keep guard.
pile.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Right, night passes without incident. Everybody wakes up.
see, I told you before we went into anything.
Probably because I was watching them stand here.
I think they were asleep the entire time.
I don't think so.
I heard they
Every
were
time you
snoring.
checked on them, they were sleeping and not moving.
They could have been pretending.
Why are you so negative towards these people?
I just told you why.
No, I know, but you need to have more trust. It's not good to hold on to all this negative energy.
Negative energy, negative energy.
No.
I'm just
Even
telling you the
though
best way to live a peaceful life.
even though you may not trust them, I don't think it's a good idea to resort to violence or
I'm not
anything
killing
else.
them right now, am I?
No,
It's
but
true.
you are still acting quite hostile.
Can we just move on? I want my treasure.
Yeah.
Who
What
asked
the
you?
raccoon said.
Well,
There's not even any guarantee that we're
I
gonna
don't
get
think-
the
I
treasure.
don't
This is
think-
probably gonna be
Rail-
Her treasure? I
Rail
don't wanna
walks
see
up to the
treasure.
group. Do any of you or have you elected a leader within your group?
Not it.
This one, the druid.
well, she's gotta be our leader because she's the most accepted out of all of us.
That's
Across.
true.
Well, I understand that Feintul. We have to do those things, but in battle, no offense, my lady,
None taken.
it does not seem that she would be the person coordinating tactics. That's the kind of leader I'm talking about.
Me.
I think
You, absolutely not.
No, that's what I'm saying, I said me.
I don't know.
Sorry.
The first battle we got into, you kinda had your
I was going against 3 people.
I killed 5!
I was
So you're
going
just
one-
solidifying your reason to be
You
our
were like,
leader.
No, no, it was
Put
sorry,
him
it's my
down,
pride, it's
that
my
was-
pride, it was my pride.
It's okay. I don't think I should be the leader when it comes to tactics, cause I'm not as much a fighter as I am someone who's there to oversee things.
But we do have a fighter.
My past is nothing but fighting.
But the thing is, like, how smart would you say you are?
Very.
What's your intelligence?
10.
What's yours?
Excuse me? My
What's
what?
your intelligence?
I say I'm pretty smart.
I wouldn't.
So why don't you share
Like if I had to graph it from a scale of 1 to 20, I would say 8.
Oh,
Then
genius.
I would say someone who can get into their back lines and who can really analyze the battlefield should probably be the one making those kinds of decisions.
Are we looking at
Huh?
the Neep over there?
The one that got us into this mess in the first place.
I don't know
I
if I
mean,
trust his decision
when it
making
came
skills.
when it came to actually being in fights, it seemed like he had pretty good strategy going in. I don't think we should trust you. We can't risk you, but
Yeah.
Well,
She
she
seems
seems
like
like
a
the
good
best at
advice.
talking to people.
no, we can't risk her, remember?
Yeah, but
No,
she seems to
no,
she
we
seems-
cannot.
We're
No.
talking
She
about
can't
battle
be in the
here.
open.
We can't keep her out in the open.
Okay.
I'm only asking because I was trained by the Magenrae army. And one of the things that they say is that in any group you have to have different leaders. You have the leader that speaks to the public. You have the leader that finesses things. And then you have the leader that when it's time to swing an axe or to shoot a bow, that person needs the others need to rally around him. And that's the person that I'm I need
That
well,
person is me.
Huh?
I've been fist up this whole time. I have not backed down once.
I know, but sometimes that gets you into trouble. I would say.
I ended up being okay.
Sometimes they do a dual leadership, where maybe one is really good at the tactics and the other is really good at the brute force.
Then I think you two would be great fits.
Let's arm wrestle for you.
I don't wanna touch
But I
you.
don't know if this is the arm
I think
wrestling
this is a great
decision
deciding factor.
making.
This is a great deciding
My
factor.
background is fighting.
How smart are you,
Dragon.
Thistle?
Okay. My background is also fighty.
Well, obviously not, cause you're
Sunburn.
people that don't
At this point we're never gonna find anything.
Okay, I think I'm thinking of a number between 1 through 20. What is it?
21.
7. I think
16.
break the arm wrestle would be a better idea.
Okay, you were the closest. It was 8. So
Clearly he was cheating.
I believe you should be the one who strategizes plans if needed. Because it seems like you can get a pretty good layout of the battlefield. And then I believe you should be the one who leads the charge.
I could do that.
I do have a keen eye. I don't mind.
Wow, that's
Looks like we
not
solved it.
trusting the dumb dragon.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Then
Dumb
strategy
dragon.
person,
Oh, I'm sorry.
just so you know, I have made my own
There
copy
you
of
go.
this.
Much better.
Pay attention.
Once we are inside, there will be the set of stairs that's on the eastern side and the set of stairs that's on the western side. I don't know which of these is east and which is west. But where these red dots are, each staircase takes us down to one or the other. And as you can see, it's not a complete map. I had to rip it from a book as we were fleeing. So part of it was destroyed, and it was a copy of a copy, so now you have a copy of a copy, and I have a copy of a copy of a copy. So I don't know how accurate it is or how complete it is. But when we go down the stairs, I think if we orient the way of each hall, we'll be able to orient our map and at least know where we're going. In this symbol, it's this, I think it's kind of hard to read, but I think it's the 7-pointed star with the arrow pointing that way. So I don't know if that means it's north, or if that's the way to the divine heart, because that's the symbol of the divine heart, it's the 7-pointed star. Or maybe this is the room with the 7-pointed star too, I don't know.
Okay. I think we can work with this.
And each of these, I don't know how good you are reading maps, so if I'm telling you anything that you don't know, you tell me to walk away. But when you see a square like that, that means it's a doorway. When you see dashes like that on the side, that means it's sort of like an arch. And I don't see any symbols for portals. Okay?
Good enough for me.
So hopefully I can get my mace back in exchange for the map.
I think it's a fair trade. What do you say?
I'll need to pay attention.
Give him the mace.
Just give me the mace.
Give him the mace.
Give him the mace.
Give him the
I mean, they
mace.
gave us this map. I think it's a fair trade.
Yeah, give them the
Give
mace.
him the mace.
I'll slice you in half if you ever use it on us.
I will never use it on you.
I thought you were gonna say
Versus putting it in my shoulder holster. Alright.
Put that down. Put
Alright, now what?
We head on our way to the monastery.
Alright, heading on your way to the monastery. 3 hours, you come to the place where Rael says, right here, we need to head north here. Anything that needs to be done before we leave the trail?
Anyone need to use the restroom?
Yeah. Obviously in different places.
Go behind the tree.
Don't set the forest on fire.
If I may, Mr. Cleric, we didn't meet last night. My name is my name is Aldu. This is my other. Her name is Anne. And it's going to be rough going with these two cards. So if you would like, me and Anne, and if you want to leave a couple of your people with us, Mr. Rael, we can take the carts and we will be going much slower than you can on foot since there's not really a path to follow. And your men can guide us. And then when we get there, we can set up a camp and sort of a base that if things get too awful inside this old ruin, you can make your hasty exit and we'll have it set up and we'll do our best to set up some defenses. Maybe dig a hole, set up a berm, have a bonfire, those types of things. Sounds like this place could be dangerous. First of all of you okay with us commandeering your wagon and moving this?
Let's see.
No.
Our leader isn't here.
Yeah.
I thought you were our leader.
No, we got
Strategically.
Oh.
Not publicly.
Wasn't this
we
like
gotta get the person who speaks for the tree.
Well, you know,
Oh.
you guys know what she's going to say. It's Elowyn. And this is her adopted parents.
That's true. Oh.
So, Ellie,
Yes.
I've offered to your friends that since the wagons are going to go slower, that me and Anne and a couple of these young clerics will take the carts behind you and you will all go on foot because the carts are going to make it go much slower since there's no clearly defined path. And when we get there, we will set up a base camp and possibly some defenses in case you have to make a hasty retreat and have a place for you to retreat to.
That sounds like a good idea.
Your friends were very worried that we were going to steal your cart for them.
I'm not worried about you guys. I don't know about those ex-soldiers, but
I think we can handle those ex-soldiers on our own here.
I believe in you.
And plus, you know, we're not always alone. And uses Aldu's cane and taps the cart a little bit.
It's true.
I suppose.
I feel like I've been holding that for ages.
Okay, out of game for a moment, just so you know, everybody, while you were off looking for a tree, agreed that all of you were going to head out on foot.
Okay.
Three of the cleric students are going to stay back with Anne and Aldu.
Okay.
And they're all going to bring the two carts up and set up a base of operations outside of the ruins because it's going to take you forever to take the carts up there.
I gotcha. Cool.
Gray, if you need a serving spoon, it's in that drawer.
I already have one.
Would you like pudding this time?
Let everybody have their pudding, and if I decide I want some, I'll get some.
Do I know how much distance is each square here?
Typically, it would be like 2 people wide.
2 people wide?
Yeah.
Okay.
You must serve me
If it goes off of normal maps, which is basically what I did, is 2 people can fit in each corridor, shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
I mean, you can squeeze 3 people, but
So fine, come to yourself.
You. I mean, yeah, you may have killed
I
them.
should have been the face and the tactical genius.
Excuse me?
You're not testing our kudos
Angie, let me through.
I don't move.
Why are you pointing me? Percy stole my banana pudding off my spoon.
It's 'cause she loves you secretly.
She hates me.
She has a boyfriend.
That means she doesn't love him secretly.
I
Or she
don't
keeps it
know.
a secret so her boyfriend doesn't find out.
No.
Actually, it's kind of the other way around. He's in love with my boyfriend.
That's true.
Is your boyfriend hot?
Yeah.
I mean,
Angie
I would like to
Angie
say.
does not like Daddy,
You
Angie does not like the
guys.
Mexican
Miles
food.
is.
That is why she doesn't like Marcelo. Just how did you
Yeah,
forget
I mean,
that?
me and Marcelo have good taste. I don't know what to say.
Oh yeah. Thanks for this, by the way.
You're
No,
welcome.
it's for you. You read it. It's like for
No, I don't
in-game.
want it.
No, it's for in-game. I
I wanna read it.
That's like a sorceress thing.
What's a sorceress?
She's a caster. A rune caster.
Yeah, use your terminology.
I meant as explorer.
Delicious.
I like it.
Very good.
Anyway, I'm glad we got that cleared up. I totally wouldn't have ever caught that.
I also Bruh.
It's like a way that people describe black people to be like whitewashed in a sense. Is It's what the that means.
What?
It's the way that last time I was like, that sounds like a slur and you were like, it It is. is. I've been called that before.
Oh my gosh, really?
Well, whatever.
I'm sorry, Aiden.
Someone actually called you that?
Probably.
Probably. I mean, you never know what people say behind your back.
Like you, Grayson. You said so much crap behind my back.
Mhm. Not about you.
Oh, Grayson.
See what I just said behind your back?
Why'd you say that earlier?
Yeah.
Get it? 'Cause
Oh
I was
yeah, I
standing
didn't remind you
behind
of
your
that.
back.
I did remind you
Ba-dum.
actually, but wow, who would've thought? Who would've frickin' thought?
All right.
Wait.
Hour one.
Who would've thought?
Who would've thought?
Who?
3 hours pass. You guys come up to an old, ancient, mostly deteriorated, looks more like a fortress than a monastery.
Oh, just like your mother.
My mom's dead.
Exactly.
And on the way
That's not nice.
Sorry.
on the way, your new companion
My innate
Rael,
side was coming out.
he gave you detailed instructions and actually drew a map of the first floor.
Interesting.
It's a crude map.
Very interesting. Quite crude indeed.
Quite. And he said the only entrance that you can get into is the one with the 2 dead bushes and the broken down bridge. And as he was explaining it to you, he said there is an old fountain with an old statue in it. Then another door that opens as you approach it and closes as soon as you walk through it. And that is the 2 matching down staircases. Some sort of weird throne.
A bone throne?
And
Tiny.
big and big tables there in the middle. And pews, that's the lines that he drew on the sides. There's like pews like people used to sit and watch either performances or something.
That's some good
Is golden?
Probably.
He
Still not
probably
that
would.
hungry.
Okay, yep, I lay off the leftovers. There's still a lot left. Not to
Seems
us
like
there
you-
isn't.
Yeah,
I doubled the recipe.
I was gonna say, it seems like you made a lot more this time.
Yeah.
I got myself a decent serving to have throughout the week. Who would've thought?
What is that?
I've already talked to her
Ashley.
twice today.
I'm not sure. I
Okay.
forgot though. I read it.
So you guys go around the outside and then you're all standing there at the bridge. You want to line yourselves up however you are going to be going to battle. Because,
Battle.
and we say going to battle because you know when you walk through they already told you what's gonna happen.
You're gonna get swarmed.
Guess I'll go first.
He guess he'll go first.
No, no, you and me stay in the back, alright?
Why would we both stay in the back? You stay in the back so we have one in the front, one in the back.
I will be
Fine.
in the middle.
I think you
I'll
should
be
be
in
in
the
the
front.
middle too.
Why are you in the front?
Why lying in the front? Seems like every time I'm in the front, 5 of our enemies die each time.
I think we should trust the big smelly brute.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
I smell incredible.
You smell like eggs.
When was the last time any of you guys showered?
I just showered.
I can't shower. I'd be sick.
But you could,
It'd be
you
like
could create hot tubs for us. Just thinking, right?
jump
You
into
haven't
a
asked.
fire pit. Is that something?
But that
Gorath.
doesn't sound like you're rejecting the
Did
idea.
you see the note that I sent you?
What, this one?
Yeah. We passing
Yes,
notes?
yes, I saw it multiple times.
Oh, wanna share with the class?
Stupid. This stupid stone person.
Stone person.
It says, you are a dumb dragon. Oh wait, you don't have wings. Ha ha.
It has a picture of a dragon.
Why do we keep bullying this man?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
And there
it's
are
valid.
plenty dragons without wings, okay? Maybe you didn't think
They're
it's
called worms.
insensitive.
So what separates you guys from like lizards?
They breathe fire.
Did you see me breathe lightning earlier?
No.
Okay.
Well,
That's the difference.
well, aren't dragons without wings just worms?
No, those are drakes.
So
Then
magic
what's a worm?
lizards.
What, a dragon without wings or legs.
Sounds like a vegetable.
Wait, what is?
A worm.
He's
Oh,
literally
yeah,
a
yeah,
definition
Deluvian.
of would you still love me if I was a worm?
So where does the
But
lightning come from?
and then isn't the wyvern
These seem
the
like
one
very
that
personal questions.
Yeah, I
has
wanna
the
know where
arms?
you're like
Yeah,
I'm
it
very
has the
interested
wings
in anatomy.
instead where the
Yeah,
arms
same.
should be.
I'm assuming you guys have figured this out before.
Not really, it just kinda
And then a dragon
comes
is the
out.
one with the wings on its back.
Yeah.
It comes from my pure heart.
Not your cold
Oh.
heart.
No.
You have a heart? Oh, so yeah.
Of course he has
Your
a
cold
heart.
heart.
Hey, you think I pump blood? Idiot.
Not like
So
that.
Alright,
we
okay,
should-
let's just go in. Let's
we should
go in.
start
I'm tired of
moving forward.
bickering. I wanna go in and I wanna see what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
I want my
Sorry.
treasure.
I took this one.
You want your treasure and I want my books.
Alright.
I'll make sure you have it first.
Start
Don't.
marching forward, I suppose.
I'll make sure you don't die.
Someone's playing for the team.
Move your
Decidedly.
people forward one round.
That's 30 feet.
Well, y'all are
Y'all can run
closer.
for us.
Okay. And it's 5 per.
Is it dark where we are?
I
Yeah, when you guys go in it's not dark but it's sort of gloomy.
Okay. Well, I
So
guess
can I like
So
use
it's
my
like
hand to
daytime
like
at a
light
cemetery is what I'm
You
hearing.
want to?
like
everyone
almost
stay,
like 30 feet
everyone
into
stand
the
near
distance.
the sunburn. The Sizzler, my
If
bad.
you call me one more time,
I apologize.
oh you're
Okay.
fine. I'll make
Can we-
sure you're burned.
Can we stop
I mean, I
the
have a
arguing?
dark vision, I'm pretty sure too.
We're still outside.
I thought we were inside a.
It's kinda gloomy.
It's
You're in
kinda
an open
gloomy.
courtyard but it's gloomy. It's like the sunlight outside is somehow
Trees.
not.
So like I have like fire like on my hands like a
Well, I can do that too. I can make your fire brighter. Okay? I use thaumaturgy to make your flame twice as bright.
Whoa.
I know, right?
Wowza.
I bet you can't do that.
I caught you lightning at it though.
Whatever, not relevant.
Okay.
You just pulled an anyways.
Whatever.
Anyways. I'll quickly
Okay.
I guess let's look around the courtyard.
Yes, let's see if there's anything off about the courtyard.
So far there's nothing off.
Okay, let's go inside.
Can I like investigate the door? Like how does it you said it like
It just
closes
opens
on
it.
its own, right?
Yeah, Yeah, as you get closer, it just slowly creeps open. Like
But does it lock behind us? Maybe this is the tomb of Vecna.
Does it have like a lock on it?
You don't know
Like
Vecna?
inside the doors? Or is it just like
the closer you get, the more it opens up. So you can't really
You
inspect it.
never read about the Lich?
Okay.
I never read about the Lich, no.
Okay.
Are we ready to go inside?
I guess I'm the only one who does reading around here.
Everybody
Born ready.
roll your D20 for initiative.
20.
Yo!
2.
19.
Freak!
What was it?
I
19.
Yeah, either way. I got 2.
Is there any
Well, I rolled a 1 plus my initiative.
Okay, Sylvara, what did you get?
Oh, plus initiative. 21.
plus initiative, so
Wait, you rolled a 20?
Thistle, what did you
Yeah,
get?
that's a nat 20.
I also got 21. Plus my initiative.
Yeah.
Thistle, what'd you get?
I rolled a 18.
Sizzler.
A nat 20 like doesn't need any modifiers.
Gorath.
Oh.
21.
Huh? Oh, 19.
Like it's gonna
Elowyn.
go overbalance because it's a dirty 20.
I mean,
Yeah.
y'all did great this time.
No, we did not. I should just shoot myself.
Hi.
I got a 2.
Did I get everybody there?
Yeah.
Silly rabbit.
Yeah.
Perfect
A
kids.
nat 20 on a
You're better than
dirty
me.
You remember
21 is
this?
crazy.
You see this thing right here?
We're at it.
2.
What if I
That doesn't count.
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You two are the only ones who know.
No what?
It's okay.
Okay.
Oh, finally
You'll
got
find
it.
out when it's relevant.
I will find out.
I
No,
finally
you
got
will.
it.
I will. I agree with that.
All I'm saying is I have to be the one to do it. It cannot work if anyone else interferes.
I know.
Anyways.
What do you know about it?
What
2.
are you talking about?
Let's see.
No, what are you talking about?
I think I should go in first
I'm
since I have
curious,
the light.
which deity do you worship? If any.
Yes, I worship.
You did really good last
Oh,
time.
thank you, friend.
No.
I
It
tend to
doesn't
do
seem
that.
like you're very faithful.
I trust you.
Garldor.
Well, at least more than
Garldor.
Lizardman.
Garldor.
Who is that?
Okay.
He's a
God of the skies and night.
Wow.
Do you
I'm
worship any deity?
not religious. I worship myself.
That's not a deity.
Wow.
Do you worship any deity?
Are there atheists in this world?
Well,
Yes.
There are just
I
people
mean,
that don't
like
really
gods are like physically known. But
Right,
we
I'm
don't.
like, but if they're actually manifesting things, so is that like, could there possibly be atheists?
I mean, you'd have to be pretty delusional for that.
Yeah,
That's what I feel like.
Really stupid.
Well, you don't have to worship
Right.
a god.
You
That's
probably
not
like know
atheist.
about them.
Like atheist is like
Like
you
not even
don't believe
them.
they exist.
Right.
So
There's definitely atheists in the world then, but
They're probably little.
the most well known atheist in our world is Alex Jones.
Oh.
Is he actually an atheist?
I don't think so.
Oh.
He just like crazy or something?
No, it's because he always comes up with all these conspiracies and I'm like
Oh.
So confused.
Alright. So what are we fighting?
Let's go in.
Alright. So y'all are still standing right
I
there?
hate how I rolled a 2. That really irritated
Do
me.
we go inside? What do you guys
Oh, I rolled a 1. Plus my
I have my
modifier.
little light in my hand.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So we're gonna go in, right?
Okay, you guys are going in? You can
Yeah.
only go in one person at a time to that door.
I'm going first. I have the light.
And when you walk through that door, you're then in a dark room.
Yeah, so I have
Well, you still have your hand light.
Yeah,
I
that's what
will
I'm
say
saying.
guys, I don't know if it's somewhere on this map guys, cause I only know the stairs on the map. So
Yeah, and he explained to you the stairs are
Yeah.
there and there.
So are we sure we wanna go through this doorway?
There's doors?
There's stairs.
But you have to go through the door to get to the stairs.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah. That's our leader.
What? Okay, we can just go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
He now talk.
Okay, if we could pause for a second, go out of game for a second. So, since everybody's new at this, you've been selected the tactical leader.
Yeah.
You know what you're gonna be walking into, because Ray Elf told you.
Yeah, like the stairs.
Is your goal to kill a bunch of things, or is your goal to get down into the rooms below.
Many rooms below.
Then what I would do is I would give everybody direction. Are you gonna go to the right staircase or the left staircase?
Yeah, that's what I meant by like
And I thought that's what you were trying to say, but everybody, okay, let's just all go in. And I was like, as soon as they go in, all hell's gonna break loose. And if they don't know what they're gonna do,
yeah, cause I was like, are we like sure we wouldn't just dart in? So
Then why didn't you
that's
say
what
something?
I did.
well, he did. And that's why I paused everybody because I don't think everybody was paying attention to what was going on.
Cause I was like, we should probably like get to the stables now. All right, guys, let's pick a side to go. Do we want to go to the right or left?
Well, I do like the right.
Right,
Let me
works
see
for
your
me.
map.
Yeah, what was that for?
Okay, since
The
so
right's
no one's saying
probably right.
anything, let's go right.
Alright.
All right.
Fine with me.
I heard there's beasts, so I think we should just start going towards the underground. No? What do y'all think?
I'd say we try to like enter sneakily.
I'm right.
I was about to say, so
Can you turn it off?
No!
Snuff him
My
out?
skin.
Well,
Let's
Except
put
for
a
the
cloak over
you
you.
emit a faint glow, but
Is there any way we can put like a cloak over you?
wait, I don't. Do you think thaumaturgy would work if I used it to dim the light
Is
coming
that
from
part
the
of the
skin?
spell, I think?
I can brighten, dim, or make lights flicker.
Oh, that's good then. I think that would probably work.
All right. Let's.
So we use it to where we can see and then just follow him, but not bright enough to really give away anything.
And I guess we all like sneak to the right side. All right.
I'm
So,
going to dim you now.
one at a
Now she knows
So I guess one at a time we start like forming our way.
Okay, who's going in first?
The bright, or the dim.
Genasi, and
Jorth.
Gorath.
Shut up.
Okay, Sizzler, you step in the door and you get hit.
Ah!
I
enter the
wonder.
door.
What was that?
I don't know. What is going on?
Make my light brighter, come on!
I can't see you.
Ugh.
Well, first we gotta figure out how much she got hit for.
Oh,
You got
darn.
hit for. That will be 7 points.
Oh!
Oh my god.
Ooh, can I get a holy guacamole?
I need to do that.
What's that?
What's going on
So
in
like,
there?
I'm just
I have
saying
a
random words.
quick question.
I made
Does,
one.
so if one
Yeah,
person
like
goes to
gorilla?
the door,
Gorilla's a real thing with
stay
guys.
Gorillas are not real.
until there's
They're real.
nothing in
I
front
want
of
you
it
to
anymore?
capture one.
No,
Show
I
us.
will.
the doors are still
I
open.
will. I'll go hunt it
Door's
for
still
one.
open, and she walked in, or he walked in, and just immediately got smacked.
So-
Ow! Something hit me.
Right in there.
Ugh.
Still
Was it
hitting
sharp?
you?
I don't
Was it a trap?
I don't know.
It was a great axe, just smacked her.
Oh.
Someone's
I
axe
swear
or
it wasn't me.
something just went straight into my chest.
Dragon, did you?
It wasn't me. I swear it was not me.
Well, he's not even in there. How could that happen?
That's true.
That's true.
He's almost in there.
Yeah, no, it was somebody in front of her, just right up.
Someone's right here, guys. I think it's
Show
So
yourself.
Do I need to?
Can we see them?
Do I need to go
Like
in
from
after
the doorway?
you?
Say that again?
Can we see them from the door? Because you said it was in front of.
Yeah, it was a skeleton.
Oh, skeleton.
Oh.
Okay.
I was waiting for somebody to ask that question.
Yeah, I was like, I thought it was like dark in the room. And I was like, if you say it's right in front of them, I guess we can
A
see.
skeleton.
Skeleton.
Ow. Ugh. Stupid skeleton.
Well, I think we've
You're
kinda
really
blown our-
hamming this up, aren't you?
Yeah.
We kind of blown
So-
our cover here, so I think we should just
It's not my fault I just got
Go all
hit
out.
with a great axe
Do
to
we
my
also have a
Wanged by an
figure
axe.
for Rail?
What's
By
that?
a stack of
Do
bones.
we have like a thing for
Wanged by a
should we
sack
grab
of
one?
bone.
Oh yeah, we need to. I have one here for him.
Okay.
He will be in the back because he's.
Yeah.
I mean, he really is the frailest of all.
I hope his initiative is the lowest.
Oh wait, we have two of the same.
We,
We have two of the same
Or do we?
figurines. Yeah.
Here, we'll just.
Hey, that's me.
No, that one's you.
Here, we'll give this a rail.
Okay.
Wow, he looks quite different.
Do we hear anything more like bones rattling?
Yeah, you it's
Oh,
building.
hold
It's
on.
getting louder and louder.
Okay, guys, time to fight.
We can't even get in
I
there.
don't-
Well, let's start getting in here.
The one
I
in
think
red
you're on the floor getting hit by a great axe. Maybe? I don't know.
No, it was
I was
just
just
bang,
standing
hit,
like
and
dang and just
knocked him to the side. So we'll say that hit you like that, so knocked you that direction 1 square. That way we clear the door, give you guys at least a little bit of a favor there.
Okay.
Not whanged
So
by
now
an
I'm going to
axe.
start doing a countdown. You guys need to start deciding what you're gonna do.
Well,
do
are we
know-
going in based off initiative, or are we going in just to go?
You guys lined it up, so you're going in the way you lined up.
How many skeletons are there? 'Cause we like
You
can
don't
we get,
know.
We don't know.
like,
All you
except
know is
for
that one
one
because it's dark in there, and you had her put out or had him put out his light.
I have dark vision.
Yeah, so I was like
They don't throw. Oh, you have dark vision, not infrared. So you just see lots of them.
I also have dark
Okay.
vision.
And they're like
too.
coming from around the tables, and they're coming down from the dais up above.
How many?
Many. I say we back up,
Guys, there's
Guys,
so
back
many
up.
here, we need
Guys,
to
back
get
up,
out.
back up, guys.
You
So-
can't
You
get
see,
out.
You see at least 10.
Okay, so I think we like funnel them through the doorway at least.
We
Yeah.
can't. Doesn't the door just close?
No, the door stays open as long as you guys are sitting there.
Okay.
That's why
And you know if you run back to it, it opens back up because that's what happened with what's his
Okay.
name, with Rael.
So
I would say we
Yeah.
should funnel them. 'Cause
Okay,
there's
so-
nothing out
so
here.
here-
That's
here's
what I
what I'm
was-
going to
yeah, that's
what if they
suggest.
die to the light?
Here's what I'm going to suggest. Instead, you guys all try and coordinate because you have to remember this is happening live. There's only been like 1 second that's passed since he got hit with the great axe. So each of you grab your character and do what your character would do in this situation. You just heard Sizzler go, "Ah, great axe! Skeleton!
Everywhere!
Skeleton.
Jack Skellingtons!" Oh, he's skinny and tall and funny.
Well, you got through.
I didn't go through, but
No.
He,
Yeah,
no,
where did you-
got knocked to the right.
yeah. And then you gonna move your character?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sylvara's next.
Yeah.
I'll probably I'll just be over here hoping that you come out of the door.
Okay. Then it goes to Gorath. What's your movement? What would your character do?
I'm going to go right next to the door.
You're gonna go right next door, you're not gonna bolt through?
Yeah.
Think of your character. What would your character do?
Your
Not
character.
what's smart, what would your character do?
I want to rage.
Yeah, Gorath, what are you doing?
You
hit the Sizzler!
The Sizzler
Going
got
down.
roasted. The Sizzler got cooked.
All of a sudden we see that there's another love that shall not be named in the group.
You hit Sizzler.
Then we go to Thistle.
After telling people we should not bolt through, I try and hide next to the doorway to sneak attack
Alright.
someone. So that's why I'm positioned like right here.
Okay, then we go to Elowyn.
We go to
Yeah,
Elowyn.
I'm gonna go on the other side of the doorway.
We go to Elowyn.
Do you have any sort of special vision?
No, I
Yeah.
don't.
Like dragon
You
vision.
just felt wind go right by your face. Then we go, now it's my turn.
Oh my.
I'm really scared of that.
These are all skeletons, don't pay attention to what they look like.
Okay.
They're all skeletons, guys.
Skeleton hands.
Oh boy. Not the Sizzler. Use a healing hand.
How do they get out?
They're running out the door.
Oh, so the light doesn't.
What are you doing
Oh,
there
wait,
for?
but shouldn't they be set on fire?
Gorath went in a dark room.
Went in and accomplished nothing.
I can't stop you.
This doesn't look good for her. You telling me the Sizzler is giving off no light? Because he dimmed it.
You told me to.
Dim, it's not non-existent.
How
What
many
you doing
do I
in there,
have?
man?
How many do I have left there? 1, 2, 3, 4.
5?
Yeah, 5.
2, 3,
Oh.
4, 5.
Okay, I'm gonna make it easier. So all the green ones are the skeletons.
There you go.
There we go.
And I have 5 out there,
Why
right?
did I
Yes.
think you were gonna grab me over there? I was just like, what are you doing?
What?
I thought you were gonna grab like over here.
That helps, thank you.
I jolted back.
They're not evil.
You're there and you can see in the dark, right?
Yes.
No.
So you can start calling out what you see.
And those are all skeletons?
Oh, there's skeletons. Holy fart.
Holy cow, there's what you said.
What's a cow?
Holy
You would know what a cow is.
I know.
It's a bovine creature.
But not a gorilla.
Hi again with the
How many
actually
do I have out there?
12.
Why are you so mean?
What?
I thought
Guys, there's
you have
12 of them.
You have
Hey,
13.
hey,
13?
should I,
Yeah.
should I?
Totally agree with 13.
Jump up on the table.
3, 6, 9,
Oh
12,
yay.
14.
14? Oh.
There you go.
Guys, there's 14 skeletons!
Alright, now we go to tie.
Okay, let's see what I wanna do.
Come on, you should have already had this. Everybody
I
figure out
know,
what you're
true.
gonna do for your next round. You now know that there's at least 14 skeletons in there.
At least 14.
At least 14 skeletons in there.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out my mace and my shield, so that gives me 2 extra armor class.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go for this skeleton right here.
So your armor class is now 18?
See.
Alright, roll the hit.
11 plus 3, 14.
Hit. Alright. You rattle his rib cage.
Rattle his bones. Well, actually, well, no. I have high enough of an armor class where I don't need to use my leper and hop to get out of there. Unless him when he.
So good.
Are the skeletons like wearing any like armor or anything like that, or
Yeah,
just
they have like armor, all kinds of they're people that were once doing different things. So some are wearing armor, some have nothing on, some
Okay.
have what
Naked
spears, some have
skeletons.
So
clubs.
it's full of failures is what I'm hearing. Ooh, failures.
Do you think like their armor is like metal?
Mhm.
Pour
Yay.
water on it, let it rust over time.
All of a sudden you hear from behind you guys, Rael starts speaking in some weird language. What is it? Hey.
Is this like that one language in Harry Potter with the snakes?
Parcel tongue?
Yeah.
Who?
Where?
Woah.
What is
Is
that?
that
Looks like
Kylie?
Gorath. Oh.
Is that Kylie?
Yeah, what
No.
did you get yourself into?
Uh-oh. I'm gonna kill it.
He got himself into a monastery.
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
Does light
I think
I'd like to know
damage
what that
do
is
more
first.
against skeletons?
Huh?
Does light damage do more against skeletons, or like holy damage or whatever?
I believe radiant damage
Radiant.
does, yeah.
Okay. Do you know how much the bonus is?
I'm pretty sure it's 2000.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Then I'm gonna start
bonus
using
for
radiant
skeleton.
damage.
Yeah. Huh?
Then I'm gonna start doing some radiant stuff.
Go for it.
I'm gonna shine. Yeah.
Does she look happy?
I also wanna make a strong persuasion, actually, I don't know if that'll
Okay, so it's
count as an
going
action though.
going back to the top. Skeleton has advantage. The skeleton that's right in the middle in front of whoever that is.
This one?
Yep.
The one that I rattled?
Yep, the one that you rattled. Whoever's in front of them, they are swinging to hit you. Who is it?
Ina. Angie.
Sylvara. Bammo!
Oh.
Nat 20.
Oh.
No, I don't know
It
what
was
we're
almost a
doing.
20, so.
What, have you leveled up, Angie?
No,
No.
not
You know how to do that?
Well, it's fine. Well,
What's your HP at?
I'm pretty sure
3 points of damage.
Wait,
3
what?
points of damage. 3 points.
That was
It's at what?
It's
10
only
now.
okay.
10? Didn't you have 8 last level?
Yeah, but then I leveled up and I'm at 13, so like about 3, I'm sorry.
Oh, you have 10 now.
No, when you level up, you take the max. I always do maximum increase in hit points when you level up. You don't roll for it, you just take the max.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, take it.
I said that the other day, I probably didn't say it loud enough.
Yeah, I've been through it.
Yeah, so anytime you do a level up, I tell you automatically get max.
It's +8?
Yeah,
Okay.
get your +8.
+8, okay. So I have
Yeah, every level up you get a
What do you get?
I think the last time I had like an 8 for my current hit points for like level 0, I think. And then
We both had
or
10.
like
I'm
You
gonna be
had 12
surprised if
hit
you have
points
8.
last time. Now you have
I don't
20.
have this anymore.
20?
Mhm.
Okay,
Let
thank
me
you.
double check what I have for armor class and everything for everybody. Sylvara, I have you at 10 and 20.
I have 14 armor class.
14 armor class. Checking. Thistle, 14 16 or nice 14 24.
24? Oh.
Is that what you, no, cause you went up 8, right?
Yeah, I
Armor
just
class
didn't remember
doesn't go
what
up
my
by
last
8?
HP
Your
was.
last HP was
Or does
16.
it?
Oh, okay, then I'm
Okay. Talk about health about
24.
Ty, I have you at 16 and 18. But you have temporary up to 20. Because you need your
No, I have 17 health.
17 health, not 18 health?
I have 17 health and 18 armor class, 16 armor class base.
Okay. I have you at 18 health. Sizzler, I have you at 18 and 20.
16 for armor, 17 for max.
You need to keep
What
better
happened to
track.
these numbers?
I don't know.
I think I've might have been an extra 8 on mine, cause I don't remember being that high.
I think maybe Kai just put on
Cause
for armor now.
Okay,
No,
Gorath,
yeah.
what is yours?
Kyler.
12 armor class, 24 health.
Yeah, cause there's no way my health is
Elowyn, what are you?
as much as yours.
12 armor class,
For you're level 2,
17.
so it'd be 16.
Yeah, okay, that's right.
So what should your health or hit
No,
points
that's
be?
it's cause level 1 plus it'd be like 19.
19?
Yeah.
And that's with your increase?
Yeah, cause level 1 I had
11?
11.
Okay.
So it'd be 19. Okay, there we go. I was like, there's no way I have 24. Cause that's how much Mr. Dragon is.
Okay, now Sylvara, it's your turn.
Okay, I will use shocking grasp on the dude
The guy that just smacked you?
Yeah, the guy that just smacked me, so I'll just
Good thing all I had was a mace, not a great axe.
Jesus.
I got a 12 on my
What's your modifier?
Intelligence.
on my intelligence.
You add your intelligence modifier.
Oh, well then it's just 12.
You got
You
one?
got a
I don't
0?
No, that's
You
plus
hit.
1
Oh.
And then I hit like the guy in front. I have to roll my 1 or my 1 D dice or 1 thingy.
Yeah.
8. The
You
8 is
should
when it
have
was like a
these
diamond.
Yeah, you just picked
Oh,
it up,
okay.
but
That's
it's
just
8.
one?
8.
Nice.
Is it dead? Did we kill it?
Sizzler, you're up.
So where's the skeleton that just hit me?
Skeleton just hit you, he's the guy with the 2, yeah, move him forward so he's within range. There you go.
Okay, I wanna take out my battle axes and
Both of them?
Yes. Both of them. And hit it. Do I just roll twice?
Yes.
Yeah, you roll once with the actual modifier with your strength, and the other one's just flat.
Wait.
And
Unless you
roll
have
on the
no
table,
fighting.
not on the paper, cause that's
Yeah.
Oh
gonna
wait,
screw up
do
your
you have
roll.
no fighting? Do you have the feat?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, never mind. You
Two
roll
now.
roll both normal then.
Okay.
Roll both with the modifier.
Cool.
Yeah?
Bro.
Now what's your second one?
That should be a 20.
Bro.
What
Was it
is
a
with your
1?
modifier on the second one?
The strength one?
Yeah, probably.
11.
Did you get a 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have both.
Roll for damage.
D8. 3.
Whoever the short fat guy is in front of you just got hit for 3 points of damage.
Oh, Garl.
I can't believe it. That means I get like you get 1 hit point taken
The
away
one
from
right
me.
in front of me.
You got hit for 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Cuz he's
My
a
bad.
ruthless.
I can't believe how could you do this?
Gorath.
Sorry.
Okay,
And you also get a -1 modifier on your 2 hit because she just smacked you in the back unexpectedly with her axe.
Okay, so I get -2?
No, just -1.
Oh, just -1. Am I still blind? Or can I like barely see or something?
You can barely see because the door is open behind you.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to attack this guy. Is this guy here or is it like more?
He's close enough for you to attack.
Okay.
So what if we just ran down the stairs?
Right. I
Yeah.
also wonder about this.
You I mean I could
I thought that was the plan.
We should at least kill the people like
Yeah, I think we
in
should
the
like
way.
kill the people.
Okay, so just
They're
so
all in the way.
and let me make sure everybody understands that big giant beast, cause there was a lot of talking going on, Rael cast a spell and it made it so any evil thing that was in the room became apparent to everybody. So now it's been like 2 seconds. It's a like a level 3 cleric spell or something like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the monster was level
And
3.
it so he didn't make it, he made it visible. And now he is yelling, Render, Grey Render, run.
You can try.
I don't think I
Hey,
want
quickly,
to.
Yeah.
let's go to the staircase, guys.
Yeah. Let's go.
So
Guys, I think
but,
we gotta get to the staircase.
but these guys are in the middle of fighting, they can't just, okay, now I'm gonna run, because now they have to get those guys out of the way and there has to be a path clear, cause right now it's completely
Yeah, that's
blocked.
what I meant.
Well,
We still need to get
but
people out of
wouldn't
the way.
that big guy catch up and
That we don't know what that big guy's doing right now. All he's doing, he just appeared and it's only been seconds.
Oh, and we can't even get through the door because
Yeah, you guys can get through the door.
We're
Well, a
trying
couple
to
of you
clear a
can.
way.
We're trying to clear the to the staircase.
so you're trying to take out that one guy.
Yeah.
Well, like 3,
Like
but
2.
yeah.
And you also have to remember he has to get around these skeletons also, so it's not like a clear path for him to. And just so everybody knows, he moves at the same speed y'all move, no matter how big he is. He's a 30 foot per second person also.
Even if he's 30 feet tall.
Anyway. I
Okay.
rolled a grand total of 9.
-1.
-1, so 8.
So why didn't you just run to the stairs?
Well, he already used his action to
Okay.
get hit.
So what are you doing?
I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay, which guy are you attacking? Cause you have 2 there and there's only one that's blocking the path.
This one.
Are you sure that's the only one to attack? Cause there's only one blocking the path to the stairs to the
Well, I
right.
have to get past this guy, so
No, no, there's
No.
only
I
there's
would-
only one
I
person
would-
blocking.
This one's blocking the
That's
There's
the
the
stairs.
stairs.
Yeah.
No. My bad. Okay.
That's why I scrawled down next to it in a very bad handwriting.
The player
Okay.
might be paying attention as much as Gorath.
Alright, I'll attack this guy then. I'll attack this guy.
Aren't you glad you have a friendly DM? Alright. See if you smack him. Remember you have a -1 on your roll.
I'm going to attack recklessly. I get advantage.
But you also get disadvantage.
I also get disadvantage on it, but I do get a solid 19.
You hit him.
Is it a nat 20?
No, it's a nat
That
19.
was
So
a
almost.
plus.
Where's my d12 at?
Somewhere.
Somewhere in here. How is it? Oh, max damage, okay. 12 plus 6
Two shots.
Awesome.
So take him off the board. Now you have a path cleared to the right. And it is Thistle's turn.
Well, someone's still blocking the door, so
Where nobody's so
There
where-
is one skeleton blocking the
this
door.
guy?
Where are you though?
This guy.
Yeah.
We have like the
So we have
gotta
to
take him out.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were
He's
off to the
already
side.
injured pretty
No.
well though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Before you
so
did how much damage?
I mean, those 2 guys, I snuck on the side, so I'm assuming they can't really see me. Or like they didn't pay attention to me. So
How much damage did you do, Greg?
4.
And then I did 2.
Okay.
So can I tony action stealth and sneak attack the one that's been hit?
Yeah.
So
Here. Oh, there you just wanted to take the space. Wow.
20 and 7.
Right.
So
20 hits, 7 does not.
and that was
double the number of dice, or you can roll the normal number of dice and just double your choice.
I'll just roll the double. Double my dice.
Roll ones on all of them.
6, 6, 4, 20.
He shatters, clears away. It took him to negative 15. But he's gone. Then we go to.
Can I still move after I've attacked?
You can.
So I will take this time to start gunning it, and 5. Can I like move past?
Yeah, you can move through someone's square.
Yeah.
You just can't end someone on someone else's square.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Are you gonna say anything while you're running?
Follow me, guys.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Okay, so where are you on this thing, Elowyn?
In the middle.
Right
No,
there?
I'm on.
This one, right?
Okay, that's what I thought. So the green guy in front of you is getting ready to smack you.
What?
Imagine if you got knocked out.
Why me? I'm like
Because you're
over
right.
here.
You're the closest one.
because your
The closest one.
initiative was not as high as his, and you're the closest one to him. Oh, I almost got a natural 20. But I did hit.
I mean, if it's close to a nat 20, I sure hope it hits.
Awkward.
Which weapon did he have?
No, he has spear, so not awful.
He whacked you with the spear.
3 points of damage.
That's not even that bad.
I got hit for 7, so.
Well, yours was an axe, so.
Yeah.
Alright, Elowyn.
Do you think poison even works on a skeleton?
No.
Nope.
I don't know.
You could.
You could just say, I'm running away.
You could disengage.
Disengage and run past him.
That's true.
Because what he just did is he lunged at you with the sword, or with the spear, so that means that in that, you take a little bit of a hit, and then you just shoot past him. That's how it could happen in real life.
That's true. I can barely
If you
see
just
the lines
saw
though.
your raccoon friend run through the door and say, follow me! So, naturally speaking, your cowardly character, you're like, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm a wiki.
Because you are a coward.
Wait.
So you can go 6 spaces.
Wait. 1, 2.
No, you can go through
You can
him.
go past.
Yeah.
You can't just land on
You
it.
can
Oh,
just
wait.
run straight past him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
Okay. I should start with
I hate that it doesn't stay on its own.
Me
Okay,
neither.
now I
She's
have
imbalanced and
1, 2,
weak.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10.
Big fatty's moving in.
No, he's last.
I have a question.
Later.
Wait, let me check something real quick. I wanna see how big of a tile would an oil flask fill? Like if I tossed it somewhere.
15 feet.
Like.
Is it just like a regular oil flask?
Yeah.
Like you're wanting to catch it on fire and throw it? And
Or
spread,
just
or you
make
just
it
want
Well,
to.
it's just a regular oil flask. I don't know if I have any fire, but we
We
have
fired
a
it
fire.
on me.
But you're wanting to throw it and have it
Yeah, I was
splatter?
curious how big it would spread.
I would do like 4 squares on it.
Like 2 by 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious.
Unless you were gonna throw it up in the air and fling the arrow.
That'd be super cool, but
Well, this
that'd
is like
probably
also
take
like
2
a
or 3
dumb
rolls.
question. But I'm guessing like the skeletons can see in the dark.
No, they're blind.
They don't have eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then
Why
it
can they
goes
even
to
see?
Ty. What are you doing, Ty?
Well, am I able to use a bonus action for movement speed on this round?
If you can get past everybody.
Okay, so it's
You can
me.
even dash and just do 60.
Well, I don't wanna do that. Well, no, I don't wanna do that cuz I don't wanna be the first one in there. So, I'm gonna just follow him and use bunny hop, which is an extra 5 because it's like my proficiency bonus.
Okay. One more.
Why are we stopping?
2.
3.
Shucking grass. Oh, I ruin everything.
So, remember when we were talking about last time, like providing like the multiple lifesteps certain things certain moves that you do?
Yeah, sometimes you do that, yeah. So it's like 2d6.
Yeah, how do you
Oh, when it says like 2d6?
You roll 2 D6.
Guess what you do.
You roll
Yeah.
2
The
See,
number
yeah.
before is the amount, and the number after is the amount of sides on the dice.
Just making sure, you know.
Okay.
And I feel I'm just like I feel like always Alex's moves are just like 1,000,000,000 dice.
Well, yeah, that's because I crit like 3 times already on my
Yeah.
sneak attack, so
Okay.
my sneak attack adds 1d6 damage right now. Once I'm level 3 I think it's 2d6.
Maybe we can make the choice.
Yeah.
That's you feel quite a blink.
So Raelf is the one gray guy that's right there, right?
Yeah.
That looks so weird, hold on.
No, he's the
Hold on.
purple from the back.
Purple in the back. And that's
Andy.
Andy right in front of him.
Bless you. Bless you.
Bless you. Calm down.
So
Bless.
that's yours, so 2d6 when it rolls
So
to the
can you
I
mark off
know.
100 square feet right there in the middle?
like what do you mean
Yeah,
by
like put the door in the middle of it, and then 10 squares back, no, I'm saying count 10 squares back from there and 5 each side. Okay, all the way to the wall. Now do 5 to each side.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So who's outside of that square?
Me.
No, I'm talking about enemy.
Enemies? This one, this one, this one.
So I think these 3 will be outside, or this guy will be outside.
Or what about the guy outside?
And I start
Well, that guy that's outside, that's down the stairs, he's outside also. Let me check something here real quick. Excuse you.
Shut up.
Excuse you. Alina, excuse you. No, stop petting him. He's evil. You saw the way he treated Joey.
Such a lie that you said. Is this just a cover?
No.
No,
We're playing
it's
on a pool table.
a ping
Like,
pong
Yeah,
it's
that's
table.
the
part
thing.
of it.
Is this a cover
No,
on
it's a
top of
ping
it?
pong table.
Yeah, it's part of it.
But it
Yeah,
comes off.
you attach it to the no, it's
Yeah, it comes off.
All of a sudden, you guys
It's
hear
sarcastic.
Rael. His voice just becomes like this beautiful, enthralling thing, and he starts saying, "Undead fellows, please allow me to help you."
What?
Hang on. that was hope. I was hoping for that reaction. Allow me to help you. Gather at the table. Gather at the table. And then he just keeps on talking. He keeps on talking. So
You're not playing that.
I said we don't go to the
Oh,
table.
okay. I thought you said we do. I was like, what?
yeah, you guys don't because he's not targeting you. All of these guys turn like this. Except for these three and this guy and this guy. And they all start moving back toward the table.
Is the big fatty undead?
No, but he's within the area of effect, so he's going to just walk up to the table. If you could move him forward one. Boop. There we go. Then we have that one last skeleton that's out there. He's gonna go for Sylvara.
Sylvara?
No.
Guys, you guys must be alive.
We ran.
Yeah, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah, because revive.
It's your fault.
I
He
was
missed.
yeah.
Barely.
Oh
He
my
runs at you
God.
with his short sword and he swings and it goes over your head. You duck it.
Oh my gosh.
For real.
Was he blocking my path?
No.
Okay.
You can run right past him and behind you,
Yeah.
Rail, very quickly he goes, please hurry, run. And then he goes back. My fellows, gather at the table. We must meet. We must feast.
I think this is the time to go.
Is
And
he
he goes
gaslighting
back.
them?
Is he gonna be okay?
Skeleton number one.
This one? Oh,
Yeah,
that's outside?
he's number one. Who's in the lead there? That's the rabbit.
He misses. Does that
Yes, he misses because you have your modifier.
Yeah.
I had to do that math real quick in my head. So he runs towards you and he misses, but go ahead and put him right in front. There you go. Then it goes Sylvara. What are you doing?
I'm gonna
You're gonna dash?
Yeah.
Do you wanna dash or disengage?
I would disengage.
What's the difference between
Dashing extends your distance, disengage makes it so they don't have opportunity attack. So they can't attack you when you run them. So
So right now, if you dash, the
Yeah.
skeleton will get another hit on you.
Oh.
If you disengage, then
Disengage?
he won't hit you, but you have
But
to
I have
shoot.
less space. How much spaces do I have when
30.
I disengage?
So
You have 6
spaces.
squares if you disengage.
You will
Okay,
probably
so
get like you have
okay,
12
well,
if
then
you dash.
then I disengage with the guy.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No one's standing here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
We're all lined up.
Mhm.
Everyone have a bubble in your mouth.
I
Make
can
no
Sizzler,
noise.
what are you doing?
I'm dipping.
Dipping what?
Gross.
Are you dashing or are you running?
Guess I can dash towards the stairs. Well, this way, right?
No, you can go around him if you're dashing
Yeah.
because you're doing 12.
But he could turn around and whack you as you dash.
No.
I'd be
He
far
already
away.
used, he already used his turn on somebody else.
Oh yeah, you can just dash.
You're on the stairs, so
Yeah.
okay.
Go up.
No, you're going down.
Oh, going
Oh,
down.
you're going down.
Okay,
go
we'll
down.
go down.
They lead you to hell.
That used to have a line that went all the way across and you would know you were going down.
Oh, it's gone.
Okay, so take her off the board. She's down the stairs.
I'm gone.
Then we go to Gorath.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna dash.
But the other guy has right? Oh no, he's at the feast.
He's
Yeah,
distracted.
he's
Okay.
enthralled
He's
right
having
now.
a feast right
Okay.
now.
Cuz I thought
I mean, even if he wasn't, I don't
Feast.
really care. You can give him health without him, you know.
Are they eating the souls of the dead?
2, 3,
I guess so.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Off the board.
8, 9.
Mhm.
Come on, guys.
Thistle.
I'm gonna push the skeleton.
You're gonna push him or you're gonna engage him? Like fighting.
Just like pushing back.
Alright.
I mean, I'm gonna make it
That's
annoying.
probably gonna be like an athletics check.
Yeah.
Just so you know, he's over half dead.
What do you like?
If he falls
Just-
down,
just
he might
kill him.
die.
He's been smacked around a couple of times. So you can tell he's in pretty rough shape already.
Okay.
So I'm giving you that information because it may not have been clear because there's so many different characters on the board.
But would he have time to
I'll just go for a short sword attack.
There you go. And you don't have to. You can run past me if you want. I'm just.
I'll do a drive-by.
Drive-by.
What?
9 plus 12.
Hit.
Alright. 6. 1.
He was hurt, but he wasn't that hurt.
Now you're stuck.
And now are you continuing on past him, or did you
Yeah,
just
past him. I'm just doing like a and then I'm downstairs because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah.
Yep, downstairs.
Mhm.
Okay, then we go to this skeleton.
Oh, you're watching?
Alina's stalking us. She's giving us view
Elowyn,
time.
what are you doing?
Can I still run away?
You hopefully that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I wanna do.
Are you gonna dash?
I think so. Right?
Yep, dash takes you
That
12.
is quite the choice.
Off the board.
Yay! We're all like into the
Ow.
unknown. You know like that black stereotype of black people running away in movies?
No, the
That's
first
really what
ones
I
to
did.
die.
Wait,
You're
And the
wrong.
problem is
Is it
that
this
these guys,
area?
they're running this direction, so guess what that does to them? I didn't think about that when I had them happen.
They become enthralled.
They get into the area of effect of the spell.
Well, are we just gonna leave our friend behind?
Right, is he gonna be okay?
Well, he had to use that whole round to sit there and do that, so we'll get to him. Now it's Ty's turn.
Well, if he dashes, he'll probably take that time.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna run. Well, I'm not even engaged with him, right?
Well, he hit you.
No, he didn't.
Well, he tried to hit you, so you are engaged with him.
So would I be able to just like smack him with a mace while I run away?
Or you can push him.
You can push him, you can
You're gonna
disengage
be
and run.
okay.
I'm pretty sure
So either way
pushing-
he'll have a chance to hit me.
No,
If I
No,
don't
if you just run away, he will have a chance to hit you in the back. If you disengage,
then I'm
hit
gonna
him.
do well, I
I mean-
never engaged him, but I'll disengage.
If you push him and he gets out of distance, that also is.
I'm just gonna disengage.
Okay.
Isn't pushing back a bonus
Yeah.
action?
I think so.
Okay. So
Alright, it doesn't count.
So Angie,
no, it's Rael. Move Rael up to that skeleton.
Yep.
Yep. Him.
he looks a lot
Oh,
more
man.
powerful than Sapiens.
Well, he's not that powerful. He told you guys he was extremely tired. He'd been battling all day.
I mean, he took a rest, didn't he, though?
Yeah, you guys all got the long rest, so he's
Yeah.
fully back.
Yeah.
Well no, but his character looks a lot more powerful, like his figure.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long are they like entranced for?
We don't know.
We will not
Oh,
know
we do
because
not know.
we are
You guys don't know.
gunning it.
Okay.
But just so you know for your own, so it's 100 feet plus 10 feet per level. I forgot to do the 10 feet per level. That would fit everybody into the thing.
It's okay.
It's one full. So if you have the attention of the group of character or creatures, you can use this spell to hold them spellbound. To cast a spell, you must speak or sing without interruption for one full round, which is that's what he did.
That's what he did, yeah.
Thereafter, those affected give you their undivided attention, ignoring the surroundings. They are considered to have an attitude of friendly while under the effect of the spell. Any potentially affected creature or a race or religion unfriendly to yours gets a +4 bonus on the saving throws. A creature with 4 more HD or with a wisdom score of 16 or higher remains aware of its surroundings and its attitudes are indifferent. It gains new saving throw if it witnesses an action that it opposes. The effect lasts as long as you speak or sing for a maximum of 1 hour.
Wow.
So as he's fighting this guy, he's sitting there.
Like still like saying
Right.
stuff or saying.
And 1 hour is like quite a while.
So they're
But he
probably
has to continue
No,
talking
yeah.
for the full time.
Without interruption.
Okay, so like they're entranced like I'm guessing for basically that entire hour.
Mhm. As long as you don't go around and start stabbing them or killing
Yeah.
them yourself. So
Okay.
that guy was not enthralled, that's why he had to fight him to
Mhm.
get past him.
And these are the only two that are not enthralled. Right?
No, they're now enthralled because they
Oh.
were moving in to engage with you guys and they all came within the well that guy's not.
Yeah, this
that
guy,
guy's not.
and
But
then this
all
guy
and
as
that
well.
guy.
Yeah.
Right.
gonna die since he's so old and frail?
He's not old, he's young. Okay, and then who all's left on the board?
Me.
And that one skeleton, right? So that skeleton is now going to try to engage you.
Wait.
Wish he was
Oh
there
no,
more.
that skeleton has to come forward. The
Yeah.
moment he steps forward, he goes toward the table.
And
Doop. There you go. Now
then I
he's
was
at
about
the
to say,
table.
he's passing that
Now it's your turn.
I kind of like can I see this guy?
Nope,
Okay.
they're on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, just go.
You better just run.
Just run.
Angie,
Run away!
move your character. It
Off the board.
Yay.
We all
Cause like if I could see him through the door, I was gonna go back and
see through the door.
I was gonna help him.
And
Okay.
he goes off the board. Oh, that happened.
I was gonna save it, no, this is
Okay.
We
How
killed a couple
many of you
skeletons.
I didn't think about him having
Yeah.
that spell, but I had to play it the way that he would have played it. Because man, I was really looking forward to that.
Oh, the big guy?
The Grey Ringer was smacking the crap out of some of you guys. Because I was hoping that you guys would get engaged with everything, and he was going to start smacking you, because he has, those things have an armor class 19.
Oh,
Jesus
fun.
Christ.
And almost 200 hit points.
Oh.
Fun.
we would have been
Not
close.
impossible for you guys to beat it, but it would have been, the
How much-
skeletons are easy to
How
beat.
much XP do you think we could have gotten if we did kill the Grey Ringer?
Those are worth a lot.
Guys, let's go back.
No.
8,400 XP if you can.
Holy
Should we go back and kill the Grey Ringer,
No, we're
guys?
not
At
doing
least
that.
like 3 levels.
What level was it?
It's a challenge level 12.
Woo!
But I was pretty sure you guys with Rael probably could have taken it. Would have been hard.
Would've lost
It
a
would've
couple
been
like,
like
I don't know about that.
Someone gets
I was
down
gonna
and then
say,
they
was
rush
there
you
any
again
like
and
once
they
you
get
go down the stairs?
But do you remember what I set up outside? At the point that you guys would start really losing or somebody got really hurt,
You could always
you had your cleric that could take that person, drag them back out to where your other clerics were sitting. That's why I had them come and set up that base of operations, because I really thought you were going to get this extended battle.
Is that why you said it could take an hour, it could take 3 hours?
Yes. But that's just that part, because
And
now
we ran.
But now we have extra. We get to explore.
you get to explore. So, does anybody here have map making or dungeoneering or any of that as one of your skills?
I mean, I have a priest's pack.
I'm not talking about a dungeon pack. I'm saying,
I said a priest's pack.
does anybody have the ability to make maps or anything?
What do I need?
Map making, direction sense. Druid, do you have direction sense? Being out in the wild all the time?
Don't be stupid, just say it.
I mean, I'm proficient with Tinker's tools.
Well, the reason I'm asking is because you guys are getting ready to go down into an underground.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if I could like,
Does anyone
trace it
have
or something
any
like that.
Well,
clothing?
and that's what if you're gonna try to take that on, take it on. But I need to know who has what, because
Okay.
I don't think any of you have that skill.
Hear me out. Does anyone have any article of clothing they're not using that we can turn into string?
I like my clothes.
No, you don't.
I mean, my character could go shirtless.
I have clothes as well, but
But they're always optional. Okay, so that means nobody has it. And the reason I was asking, because if somebody had it, then I would give more assistance on, oh no, you need to do this, because I have the whole map, you guys don't.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay, so
So
you went
wait.
to the right, not to the left,
I'm
correct?
curious, what level could we have gotten to if we killed that grey?
That would have been huge, but
Like level 5?
probably.
Imagine if we got to level 5, guys.
Y'all would have
could
gotten over,
die.
y'all would have gotten over 1,000 points each, just for that.
Oh, I thought you were saying we would have all gotten 8,000 points
No.
each.
No, 8,400.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's
We
so
still would have
scary.
gotten quite a lot.
That would've been a lot, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
So,
having some pretty
You're gonna get one of these 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do, this is the most help that I'll give you starting out, you probably already know, is once you get down there, figure out which direction the corridors go,
Yeah.
and then you'll know where you're going.
Yeah.
Alright.
Can I, if like, for map making, do I like trace the
And once you find out where you are, I wouldn't trace that.
Yeah, I would trace like around.
Yeah, I would figure out where you are, and like you said, trace around the edges. And then when you need more paper, just say, I need more paper, I need more paper.
I need more paper.
Can I like know what's like the surrounding, like how the paths look like? Like is there torches? Like
We have a torch
I'll get
right
ready to
here.
describe all that to you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Sizzler, I'm gonna light you up, okay?
Give me a second.
Nope, you're bright.
Does it make you feel better?
It doesn't affect you in
Wait,
any
can
way,
you
you're just
heal
brighter.
us now since we're
I got
Oh yeah, that might
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So we're gonna do a little moment here that you run down the stairs and then it turns to the left and there's just like this little area smaller than this room where you can all stop and catch your breath and make sure everybody's there. As you guys are all sitting there talking, here comes Rael. I didn't get the last one, I didn't get the last one, I didn't get the last one. Oh, I didn't get the last one. He's all in a panic and everything.
Is the Grey Render
big
following
one?
us?
No, the guy he was fighting.
Oh, okay.
Remember
It's
he was
okay.
engaging with that guy? So what are you guys gonna do? You're in this little holding area, everybody's stinky and sweaty.
I'm not stinky. Never.
Yes, you
What
are.
the heck was that?
Well, someone shouted it was a Grey Render.
What is
It was a
that?
guy.
What is that?
I studied that thing and it's they're these awful monsters from the abyss or someplace and it would have eaten us. It never showed anything bigger than that, but you saw the throne that was there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
When we were there before, it was like all the skeletons coming out. Maybe it sent the big one because there were so many of us that were so strong this time. You think?
It could be.
Oh, it has to be down here. It has to be down here. Okay. Is anybody hurt?
Larry.
We have two clerics here now.
I guess.
I'm
I
using
mean,
cure wounds on you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Cure wounds, 7 points.
This thing
Yeah,
had a
Anybody
D8,
else hurt?
right? I already got.
I got scratched.
Yeah.
It's a D8.
Hit by.
I got hit by one.
Yeah.
Well, isn't it
3
plus?
points.
Isn't it plus the wisdom as well? Or is it? So then I cure you for 8 points.
Okay, well,
And well, you get temporary help as
And
well,
since
right?
I'm not injured, I want to start like scouting the
Do you
areas
get
to have a
temporary
map.
help?
Cure
That's
wounds
my
gives you
station.
temporary help.
Say
for
that
a
again?
time.
Since I don't need to be healed.
You just get your
I was
back.
I want to start like
Okay.
scouting
Now
out
go
like
back up to
where like the terms are. Like
Excuse you.
get a gist of where I'm at.
Alina.
Okay, well you're not down there yet.
Oh, okay.
Give me 1 moment.
Can you heal
Oh,
me
okay.
now?
You didn't take any damage.
I
Is
did.
there like a checkpoint before? Like,
Get over here.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Let me see.
I've lost a tab, that's why I'm letting.
Oh, okay.
I cure your wounds.
Blaze,
for-
are you okay?
I'm just confused. What
For
just
11.
happened? What hit me?
Thank you.
Skeletons? Aren't they dead?
Well, they didn't seem very dead to me.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
They seemed
Really?
undead to
Oh my
me.
gosh,
What?
you're so observant.
D. That's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I'm
I'm
just
just.
glad he got out of there. Oh, it was scary.
They sure were.
Yeah. Okay, Gorath.
I
What
don't
did you
think-
do? Roar!
I actually killed one.
Okay
so,
guys,
I mean,
before we go forward. I've not been down here, but the book said that I ripped that part of the map out of. It's a dangerous place.
Oh, I bet.
There's traps, there's secrets, and there's monsters. So whatever we do, we need to be careful, and we need to choose who's in front wisely. I don't know if we need a strong fighter person in front, or a sneaky person that knows how to find traps in front. I just know that I'm neither of those because I need to be in the back to keep you guys safe.
I vote that guy.
I vote
I
either way.
volunteer to be the front
I'll be right
because
behind you.
of my proficiency in perception and investigation. And I also have ball bearings that I will probably toss on the ground to see if there's traps.
I will
I'll be by the
someone needs to make sure they're safe.
So you're gonna be, so go ahead and line everybody up the way they're gonna go through the corridor, cause you can only go two at a time through the
Two at
corridor.
a time, okay.
I'm gonna
Where is
be
it, this corridor?
No, you're, it's not on the map.
It's not on the map yet.
You don't know what corridor you're gonna be in.
So
Like
Thistle, me.
So
yeah,
it's
just
two
just
at a
line it
time.
up at the
Yeah.
or something.
You'll be next to me, Gorath.
Well, what we can do is let's take the green map and the gray map off, and put us on the hex map.
You good?
Yeah. Just tripping over here. Not in a good way.
Can people be side by side here, or are we going like one after the other?
So what I would recommend is whoever's doing the mapping, you have one person doing the map on paper, somebody else can start one in the corner, and you put two people side by side in what order they're gonna go into, and just start.
Alright, cool.
I'll put these in the over there.
And you can use that to do the bigger map also.
What's up?
I was saying that if somebody wants to use the dry erase to track it on the big map while you're doing the small map.
Oh,
You don't have to, it's just a suggestion. But we do need each person 2 by 2 so I know what order everybody's in.
Okay.
Sylvara should be buddy buddy with the cleric in the back.
Yeah, I'm gonna be buddy buddy with the cleric.
And then I'm gonna be right next to Schmegulok and right behind both of you.
But you're gonna be right next to me.
And you're gonna have Sylvara and
I
Rael
thought they would
at
be
the
next to
very
each
back.
other.
No, two. Those two are next to each other. I'm right behind them next to the big blue dragon. Big purple dragon.
So we have 7
Oh,
people
so the
here,
cleric's
right?
in the back
Yes.
by himself.
Alright.
With you. Yes.
So
That would be the
Sylvara,
end.
do you wanna be in the
Unless he's
very
by
Well,
back?
he's like right behind me.
Or do you want to have Rael behind you to protect your back?
I think I want
Cause Angie might be.
That's why I put it that way.
Yeah. Well, you said you wanna be at the back, so I was making sure that.
Yeah. Well that seems fine.
Yeah, but the reason is because he's a cleric, so he knows how to fight a little bit, but he also knows how to heal you, so anything that comes from behind, you have a little protection there, but you have a lot of protection in front.
Alright, so
Okay, so you come down, go winding stairs down, and then you come to a place. You're standing in front of the door, in front of a corridor, and it just has one word scrolled at the top.
E pluribus unum.
Not the new one. And it just says, beware the traps.
Roll your nuts on the ground.
Uh yeah, I guess I toss well not toss, I roll 2 ball bearings on the floor, maybe activate as a pressure plate.
Nothing happens, and when you're looking around, the floor is uneven flagstones, it's very ancient. Everybody know what witchlight is? Sort of like flickering, glowing light that doesn't really have a source, and like every 20 or 30 feet, it's like a little bit of a glow coming off the walls.
Well, you see,
But there's no torches.
we have quite the bright individual with us right now.
You can also do that.
Yeah.
Do you want me to make that bright too?
Now everybody's blind, can't see.
Can't see. 10 feet in front of you.
You grab some shades.
Yeah. So as we start walking, I like to I know which like turns or like which hallways are open when I'm starting to walk.
So as you're moving forward, are you doing detect traps? Do you have that ability? Are you doing I would assume that as a rogue you have something like that.
I don't know if I have detect traps.
If you don't, that's quite embarrassing.
Let me see.
Alina
Did they live throughout the night?
Not really.
Alina
I knew
really
it.
blocked
At least
off.
you I just kept scratching at my hand.
I do like
Does
that.
anybody's character have detect traps or anything like that? Find secret doors?
5 of you
I
rogues
don't
get
think
nothing
so.
special in detecting traps other than being able to choose perception as a skill. Learn to make it an expertise skill doubling, yeah, I only have it as this expertise.
Perception?
Yeah. +3. I don't know if anyone else has
No.
I have somewhat sense if
in dim light it's 60 plus 2.
The two in front. Roll for
As far as like, oh no.
actually I'll roll for you. Because you wouldn't know
True.
anyway.
Yeah, I was
You
like
wouldn't know if you get a false negative or not.
So it's Scoops.
You either have a wisdom modifier.
I do.
I have
No.
a +1.
You see clearly right before you step on it. There is some sort of mechanism on the floor.
Start disarming.
Hold up, stop. What are you looking for?
I
Wait, you don't see it.
Oh, you don't.
He
I
sees
thought you
it.
saw it. Sorry.
Guys,
Are you
let's
two in front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, stop real quick. I think I see a trap.
You think? Or you know?
You verify it.
Yep, that's a trap.
I don't
You're not even 5 feet into this. You already see a trap.
Yeah, I don't
You
is
think?
it
Or
different
you
from all
know it's a trap?
Can use thieves tools for everything?
Yeah, it's thieves tools and it's a dex save if the rolls with a dex save.
Okay, well I use thieves tools to disarm and you said I'm assuming it's a D20 plus dex
Yeah.
modifier.
Be sure to take the arrows out of the dart trap.
11.
You explode.
You get everybody to run backwards.
Yeah. And I like lunge backwards cuz I'm scared of the noise. I'm like what just happened?
From the ceiling,
A boulder.
boom! A big slab of stone just falls inches away from your face.
Wow.
Whoa. My bad guys, I must have hit the
Come
wrong
on,
thing.
man.
No,
Wow.
you did the right thing, but
Well, not
you
for
need
me.
you needed a 10 to do it. You barely did it, so you didn't disarm it, you triggered it, but nobody got hurt.
Okay.
Can you
So
check
you
if there's a hole?
disarmed it.
Hey, you wanna see if there's a hole in the ceiling?
Close
There's-
call.
It's
There's
just
not a
like
hole.
a slab that fell from dirt or whatever.
Well, there's another stone up above.
Wow.
Yeah, so it doesn't
Oh,
work anymore, it's just
wow.
like a one time thing.
Wow.
See?
Easier.
You see nothing wrong. And you see nothing wrong.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Isn't that much nicer than having you roll it and going, oh well, I see no traps.
Okay.
So just so you know, anytime that you're doing those, you're detecting traps or something like that
Yeah.
during this phase, I will do that roll for you. And the reason I do it that way is because in real life, you wouldn't know if you detected something correctly or not.
Yeah, that's I like that actually. I do like that.
So sort of brings up the anxiety a little
Yeah,
bit.
the suspense.
Okay, now I will describe that corridor to you.
Okay. So approximately how much have we walked so far is my question.
10 feet.
So okay.
One little square. And what you see is after that stone fell and you walk forward, you see a short corridor about 20 feet. Each of those squares you're looking at is about 10 feet.
Okay.
10 by 10.
20 feet to the left.
You see it like a short inlet hallway, but it ends at 20 feet. So it's just 10 feet wide and 20 feet long.
Okay.
And that's on your left hand side.
I see.
And you look up ahead of you and the corridor turns to the left.
Okay.
Have you figured out which one you're in yet?
See where it ends right there.
Who's gonna draw on the big thing?
The big one, correct.
I'm already
Back
thinking about
downstairs
this.
right after this.
Huh?
Are we gonna go back upstairs after this
Yeah.
or?
So if somebody over here wants to do it, you can put everybody in a row and you can just start. You don't have to, but alright. If you don't start it now, you won't be able to start it later. And that's fine. You guys are just making that choice as a team.
So anyone wanna draw the big lines on the map? I don't trust myself.
I don't trust my I don't really
Alright.
understand.
Up to you.
Yay, artist! Yay, yeah, I'm just like, that's
What am I doing?
So what you're gonna do is which way did I tell you the corridor goes to the left?
Left.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna start right here. And you're just gonna go boop, boop, straight up. And say okay, okay, but you wanna do it to scale?
Yeah, so a few squares.
You know.
It's interesting.
So like
Yeah, so
Put
do
it
each
like
one of these
between
easy.
each lines. Something like that, right?
Yeah. We can put it over and you can do this side.
Flipping it over might be a little bit easier.
This one's great for doing combat, but it's
Wait.
not great for doing maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm settled.
Flip it! What's going on? Why is the floor flip?
Okay, there we go.
And since you know that you're gonna be turning left up here, you just okay, well 20 feet ahead, the corridor turns left. So you'll just come over here. Yeah. And I would just do each one of these as yeah, you're good.
Okay. I just
Luna, you're making Kiki so sad.
Just like that.
Where is she?
Look here, she was staring at you the whole time.
Why don't you come over here?
Thanks, Kaya. Cause I do like visuals. I just don't wanna be tasked with the responsibility.
guess I'm sitting next to Alex, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, and that too.
Yeah, the map maker happens to be right next to you.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be easier to
I can't see.
Hey, so how are you?
Okay.
Alright, so
Moving forward to the end of the corridor?
yes. Can I make it so that like every 10-15 feet I like toss a ball bearing
Mhm.
and like check if there's any pressure plates or if I like cause I'm assuming like pressure plates make a different type of noise when like it hits something.
Well, remember it's uneven fight, so.
No, that yeah, that's why I'm like gonna toss like 1 or 2 like on each side or something like that cuz it's uneven. Cuz I'm assuming like pressure plates like since there's something under like it's empty underneath cuz of the mechanism it's gonna like sound different when something
Yeah,
hits it.
it lands on it, but if it rolls across it, it may or may not do anything.
Okay.
Marcel would go achoo.
And you can also do, you know,
Achoo.
hey, every 10 feet, we go through a square, I stop and I look, I stop and I look.
I'll do that. I'll like observe the area every 10 feet. See if there's any threats. So yeah, we start moving forward.
And when you hear me rolling, I'm rolling for you.
Mhm.
And I'll only say something if you detect something.
Okay.
So every 10 feet, you could be walking directly into a trap and not know it.
Okay.
And the reason I'm doing this once again is because if I had you roll it and you go, well, you rolled 20, so I know it's safe.
Yeah, cuz if I roll a 5 I wanna be like, well, I should try and detect something.
Right.
Yeah. That makes
So
sense.
if you ever get like nervous, like, dude, he's just rolled like 10 times in a row for me and
Yeah.
nothing's happened, or 50 times in a row and nothing's happened.
I'm allowed to have a gut feeling like
Yeah.
well something's not
And
right.
anybody can do that at any point. You can go, you know what, we've walked so long and nothing's happened, I wanna stop and check. Cuz it may not be a trap, there might be a secret corridor somewhere, there might be hidden treasure,
One
anything that you
one
want.
square in there is 10 feet, right?
Every square is 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so I just rolled 3 and the corridor is still just going straight
Okay
ahead.
guys, we haven't had anything happen in a little bit.
Wait, so is it
So you walk up 1, 2, 3
cuz I don't
1,
know if
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 you're 8 squares up, 80 feet up, and now you have a corridor going off to your
wait,
left.
wait, 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 wait.
And then you
Don't
can
mark it
see
yet.
that the corridor you're in stops in 20 feet. And there's a corridor off to your left, and you don't know how far down it goes. And then up at 20 feet, you can see that it turns left up there.
Before anything happens, cuz I don't know if the world cuz you said as soon as we entered there's a 20 feet on the left and then there's straight forward after that, right?
Yeah, you had your 20-foot inlet, and then you had the straight forward. So she just did the straight forward. She didn't do the inlet. She just went up to the turn.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
so this is the inlet right here.
Yeah, the inlet's right behind where she started.
Okay, and so this is okay. I was a little bit confused. Alright, so you said like 8 squares?
Yep, 8 squares, and then it turns to the left again, or it goes straight. going straight goes straight for another 20 feet. So it's 10 feet. And then it turns left. No, and then it does it again.
It turns left again?
No. And then the corridor goes that way.
Oh.
No, you had that line right.
Oh, okay.
So there's two lefts.
Okay, so there's a line over there.
And then there's a line here too.
I should not have been trusted.
Very interesting.
I know, interesting.
So you said at 8 is when it turns left?
It turns left at 80 feet, and then it turns left, and then there's another left at 100 feet.
So 2 more squares.
Mhm.
It felt better. And then
How you doing,
does
Gorath?
it go right?
I'm doing fantastic.
Nope,
I'm not
it's
gonna
straight.
I
So
know.
this is a confirmed dead end
I'm
over here.
excited.
No, it's not a dead end.
So it's okay, so
You have
So
two
it's
left
like-
corridors.
Got the
So
lightning
you have
jacket in
a
front of
left
us.
here.
We're
and
big
then
chillin'
let
back
me
here.
rephrase. When I say dead end, I mean like there's nothing past this point this way.
Right, you have two corridors turning left.
And then there's okay. So this is blocked off.
That is blocked off.
Okay.
We did it.
So you're gonna take the first left, you're gonna take the second left. So that's your only options.
Yeah. As I look left, do I notice anything out of the ordinary?
Which left?
The first one.
No, you stop, you look, and you see that it goes 10, 20, 30, 40 feet, and it turns left again.
40
Always the slope on the map part.
Well, that's the challenge, that now you say, okay, well, now I'm going to erase this, I'm gonna say we start here. Erase this,
Okay.
and start here.
Let's erase it and start somewhere else
I
then.
wanna
But you don't have to keep going back and because he has the full record of the map,
Okay.
and it may be that you don't wanna do this. Your battle map drawer might just be like, you know what, I'm only gonna draw when you go into a big room.
Okay.
I'm letting you guys figure out how you wanna do it.
I'm gonna just start here.
Alright. I trust you.
Or no.
But just so you guys know, this is a huge, no matter how you draw, you're never gonna be able to fit this whole map onto this.
I was gonna say, I feel like I might have wanted to start in the middle. Just to make sure we could branch out. Not necessarily exactly in the middle, but
I made it slightly easier on myself and just used it
Yeah.
squares and
I
then
think
Stop getting so heated, Mr. Genasi.
And you can also just do one square and just say it's a double.
Oh my
Oh,
Yeah,
did
but-
you hear that? He said instead of doing a double one, you could do
You,
single.
you just do single. You do it at half scale.
To make to fit more.
Just erase the single. Oh.
Hi.
yeah, just erase one more.
I know it makes light so much.
And then you're just doing a half scale instead of full scale.
But I don't
I
wanna
think
cut
that's
you with my feet, that's weird.
Okay, so what are you doing there, Mr. Guidance?
So
Don't worry, this will go faster as everybody gets used to it.
Alrighty.
Cause you guys
yeah.
are gonna be
This is my first time doing
But you guys can all have conversation because you're all back there together.
That's what we've been doing.
Yeah.
We went in talking about how much we're enjoying not
Are you
getting
sure
trapped.
that's what we've
Yeah.
been doing?
Okay.
We've been talking
We're talking about how we're enjoying not having to make maps.
Join the
So you said
conversation.
first left
Thank you
after
so much
20
for
feet you said?
Yes,
The first
thank
left,
you.
it is a 10, 20, 30, 40 foot corridor, and then it goes left again.
Well, I'm gonna go on say something to push this back.
As long as I don't have to do it.
Oh wait, so
It's
like both
okay.
of our
Fire
characters are
stuff's
technically
not
map
bad.
making
Tell us
technically?
more about your backstory.
And that's why I'm not helping you guys a whole
I
lot.
think I told you enough about my backstory.
How about you tell us
Okay,
more
he
about
doesn't
your
wanna talk about himself anymore,
How about
guys.
you tell us more about your
My
backstory?
I was just asking.
Hey.
So I only knew one of them.
How were your parents like when you knew
Dead.
the
Say
one
my
parent
parents.
when they were like alive?
So my mom was
This is where
sweet,
you're
she
from
was
right now.
blind,
Okay.
so
So I look I
taking a
start
dark turn.
before I go to the second
Who
to
are your
last way,
parents like?
can I
My
Oh.
parents,
check the surroundings for
We'll
anything?
go in a circle.
they exiled her
You find nothing.
Yeah. Well,
when she was
fine.
20.
And
Where's
I
the
start
map?
checking the second pathway
My mom,
and I look down.
you know,
And
I
it
had a rough
goes the
relationship
same,
with her
it goes 40, but
because
instead of turning left,
he
it turns right.
became the Daikon of, well, the tribe of him, not necessarily.
So if you go all the way to the corner,
And then we're pretty
and you look to your left, it
not
goes
much
down
of us anymore.
10, 20, 30, 40 feet,
Apparently
and then you can see that the
sorry,
corridor
apparently you guys
branches
didn't
off to the
know
right.
that I've been helping as a voice right in my head.
Yeah. This way
Or part elf at least.
yeah.
You're an elf?
I'm
No,
not
no,
sharing
he's
this.
not sharing.
You just did, you never said it was out of game.
No, no, I was just
No, we know you're an elf now, you
Well,
just
he's
figured
an
it out.
No,
ally.
I'm just saying
So it's like this.
I was just
Yep,
sharing because
that's
I
how
feel
it
like
looks.
not everyone knew that that was private information.
That's how I described it.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I just
might have
made it a bit
I mean, it's not exactly that because there's, she's not doing it to scale, and there's 10 feet between each one of those.
Okay, so I did draw it right.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought there was like a little space between.
Yeah, there's 10 feet between each of those.
Okay, so okay.
well, whatever
fine.
happened to Ty and his
So
parents?
Dude, I was afraid of my
What
dice.
happened to your parents?
Madam-
Didn't you say they dropped you off and left you and never came back?
Basically, I don't even know them.
So which one do you wanna take?
Sorry.
I don't have negative feelings.
That's
I-
200 less siblings in
Yeah.
Elsa.
Yeah.
I wanna keep it
That's
first left cuz it
It's
looks
just
the
a
most
part
like
of
it'll wrap
how life
back
works
into
for
it.
us.
Where we
That's
wanna go.
sad.
Okay.
We
40
don't have to
feet,
work as soon as we
turns
Not
left
resentful,
again.
just
From wall to wall, that one's
I don't
30
see
feet,
why it would
and
be,
it
it's
turns
just
left again.
natural.
yeah, it's true.
So
I just wanna find
So I
good
go down
life.
the hall, I turn
So
left,
Grayson!
and then you said
can't
it's
really
30 more feet.
understand because
What?
You
Okay.
said it's
I just
30
need
more
because I'm
feet
like, I
after I
don't know
turn
which way
left.
is
This is
left
Jason
or
doing
backwards.
So you turn left, and it goes 10, 20,
20.
and then you turn left, and it goes 10, 20, so it's 3
This is
squares total. You're standing in this square, and then it's another 20 feet.
uh-huh.
And then 20
You
feet
didn't hear it.
beyond
No,
the
I
square you're
didn't,
standing
you're right.
in.
Yeah.
Neither did Angie.
Yeah, I didn't hear.
It's getting to me.
This is hard doing this back.
No, it's definitely Kevin.
Sorry guys.
It's
Close
definitely
the door.
Kevin.
I
Yeah.
get the
Okay,
road
so
What are you
family.
doing?
you turn left on that corner.
Your dogs really like my dice.
Cuz
Let me see where you
if
are.
I'm
I'm just trying
What's-
to find
understanding
I don't own
correctly,
any
you're
dogs.
here,
Kinda
and then
Yeah.
sorry, man.
turns left
I
and there's
understand.
20
No,
I feel
20
like
feet
when
corridor.
you
the
finally
senior pug
find
Kevin.
really
whether
afraid
you
of my
trust
dice.
Kevin.
Yeah, he's like, he kept backing up. He
You
was just staring at it.
Stop bullying the
And then
baby.
it turns right,
yourself more than you ever could have.
and then it turns right,
And
so it
into
looks
the
like
person
you're
that you
doing
want
this.
rather than the person
Can't tell which way is left and which way is right.
So,
And
have
I'm
you,
so
Kai, Kai, do
interested
this.
If you guys
Do this.
had map making with engineering, I'd be saying north, east, south, all that, but nobody has that.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Cool kind of
So, just so we understand each other right now, what you guys just did, where you took that, is you made a letter
I
X. You
guess
went like this.
I don't know where I
Walk,
would
walk,
be if
walk,
it wasn't given to me,
left.
so
Walk, walk, walk. Left, walk, walk, walk. Right.
I lived with a
Circle.
couple of
Dun,
old
dun,
people before
dun,
this,
dun,
so
dun.
it was kinda
Okay, so
useful.
it's gonna
Oh.
Let me do this.
So that's
Oh
why
my gosh.
I can't hear
There's
you
a
like
door,
half the
right?
time too.
I'm sick of these trees. I'm sick
You
of
can
being
also tell
Gorath.
those guys are talking too loud.
Hey guys.
Why don't you shut up so we can figure this out?
Okay, we'll whisper.
Or just don't talk. No one wants to hear you anyway.
What would you do if I just dimmed your light?
Shut up.
Now you can't see.
I can see fine. I have dark vision, dumbass.
So we're zigzagging.
What'd you say?
You don't know.
What? I heard that.
No you didn't.
Hey,
No you
hey,
didn't.
hey.
So
Nothing.
Tell me. Tell me.
this way so I
Tell
can
me what
hear
you
so I
say.
can play it.
Silly rabbit. I
So
said
whenever
that
I
you're
start
so
here,
cute. You just silly twinkle.
Don't make me
and then
get a
go
word
out.
out of you guys.
A word?
Tell me, I can make you tell the truth.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go read it.
It's
You could
called
also
hard.
tell me which directions you're gonna use as
Yeah.
north, south, east, and
I don't
west.
care, tell me.
He's one of the girls now.
Okay, that would make it
Sorry.
bad. From this way, north, and then south,
You're on your
east,
period?
west.
What?
The staircase up there
That's what
pointing
he's
up.
talking about. God, it's so embarrassing.
Do you need me to, do you need me
It's
to,
a bunch of men.
do you need me to mend your wound?
What?
I don't think it's a
Healing word.
I must prevent the bleeding.
You stay there.
Okay, so you're saying your initial direction was north.
Yes, when we walked out
You went north.
north.
Okay,
So
so you
we're
went
going down
north,
the
and then you
stairs,
went
north.
west, which is to your left.
And we went 40 feet.
Yep.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet.
Yeah. Mine's not that one. Cause yours is the right one. Mine's the one.
She's doing hers half scale.
I'm doing mine half scale.
Yeah.
So you're looking
Yeah,
at
so
squares.
And then you went south 10, 20, 30, 40 feet.
10, 20, 30.
Why is it taking like so long?
And then you went east 10,
Or
20.
maybe you can shut up, rabbit.
I'm not even being loud.
And we went east.
10, 20. Then you went north 10, 20.
And north.
You guys
10,
don't
20.
sound really great right now.
Then east 10, 20. Then south 10, 20.
Hold on.
And mixed with the
East.
chocolate.
Wait.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Old lady.
And then
Old
south
lady.
10,
You're old
20.
lady.
We're kinda really
The one that
there's a
made
lot
us
of
that
people.
delicious rabbit stew, but
I'm
And then
desensitized.
east 10, 20.
but also
Wait.
very
Smart
spicy.
rabbit.
It's gonna hit the
And you
And
call
then
me
you
problematic.
wouldn't
And then
have.
south
And you call me
10,
problematic.
20.
Am I wrong?
I didn't say you weren't.
Then east
Do
10,
you guys
20.
think we're gonna see some treasure?
Hopefully
I'm
so.
not.
Then south 10, 20.
I'm here for books.
I like books.
I also like
I wanna
Then
read up
east
on
10, 20.
I'm
runes
running out of
like
space.
Okay, so
runes
look.
of Malnachtul.
And now I'm taking you through this because there's no other way. You guys just naturally have to follow this path.
Look, can I so from here
That's where I
do we did we
You wrap back around.
yeah, but like from when we started, did we not just go straight north?
Yeah. You went north.
Like
and you came here. And then you came back down here. And this is the path you're on right here. That's the path that you're on.
I
Okay.
avoided this mountain.
Oh, so was this
That's north.
but
was that the 80 feet part?
I also
No, the 80 feet part was this one.
Oh, okay,
I'd rather
that's where I okay.
in the
That's where things
library.
started off at a record.
Yeah.
Because I thought we were
I need
going
different
80 feet
spices.
north.
No, you only went 20 feet north.
Okay,
And then you went 80 feet west.
that makes a lot more sense.
So all you have to do is just turn your page.
I will restart. That's where I was like, something's not right. I'm hitting other walls right now.
When I heard
Okay.
after he said this, people
Okay.
Thistle, you got it?
So yeah, just a little confrontations.
Yeah.
Okay, out of
It's a
out of
little
game.
confusing
What
to
if
know
we
what
You
to
got
just
do.
spell
siblings,
Jared get
Gorath?
Ozempic?
And then we turn left.
So
No, I'm an only
ADP.
child. An only
So
egg.
Marcelo, out of
You wanna make
game,
it
what if we
smaller.
use a spelljammer to get Ozempic for you?
You're just the egg of your family.
Spelljammer?
We spelljammer
Yeah,
to
for
get
you,
Ozempic.
it would be
Are you
easier.
an only child?
You know what Ozempic is, right?
Each
No, I
square
play
is matching
spelljammer.
that, like that.
But do you know what
Very
Ozempic
sweet.
is in real
No.
life?
I've got cousins.
No.
It's that diabetic medicine that people use to lose weight.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I'm
Wait,
like,
did it sound right?
You
yes.
guys are
Okay,
getting
I
loud
know.
again.
We're out of game right now.
Oh.
Yeah, and then but we use the spelljammer to gather some Ozempic and bring it back.
Yeah, definitely.
You like that
Anyways.
idea, Dad?
Now you should be about
Back in game.
1, 2. If square one is in line with your staircase that you started at, you are 2 squares to the east from that. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares south from where you started.
I like one. I like way far east.
And then from directly behind there you are 20 feet
Guys, I think
to the east.
Okay.
This is the problem with going into dungeons.
We're lost.
So at some point what you guys can do as a group is you can say we are tired of this, let's just get through, I don't care about the map.
I don't really
But
mind.
knowing
I don't
that you
think
do
that's
that,
a good idea.
I'm patient.
knowing that you do that, what happens is you stop mapping and there's all these twists and turns and then you don't know where you are and you don't know how to get back out.
That's why we don't wanna rush.
Fiona, Kevin.
Just a little bit, but this is probably gonna pay back in the future.
Go, go, go.
How's it
And you
going
also
out
don't
there?
have to have it exact. You can just say, hey, this is the path we followed, and I know it doesn't have to be the scale, so you can find that mix that you guys like. We can go as slow as you want or as fast as you want, and you can say, okay, left, right, up, down, left, right, east, west.
I'm chilling.
think this
Okay,
is
I'm
pretty
gonna go with what you said with, cause I'm gonna
I
cut this
think I
before.
have the general idea of where we've been.
You think?
Crazy.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of similar family history.
Yeah. I mean, even though I'm not just only a human and I'm half elf and so I feel like
Because
this
we're here.
one
We started
is
here.
sort of similar.
There's the staircase, meaning that we've got this
Yeah.
far.
I mean, I
So we
from
don't
a
know
very
how to left, right, up, down,
common
but
family, but
Left, right, up,
I feel
down.
like as long as we have a general
Well,
idea of where we are, then I think
I
we're
mean,
good.
hey, we're both alone
Yeah.
and on this adventure with a crazy dragon, but
Why is the
So
whole
now you need to
thing
go
mentioned?
20 feet from where you
crazy
stopped.
dragon,
Gorilla.
angry fire boy.
20 feet
Yeah, there
to
was a
the
gorilla.
east.
Yeah.
What's a gorilla?
a
Are you
raccoon.
told to? It's a big,
I should
hairy,
go have a
ape-like
bone.
creature.
And then we go
Like your mother.
No, not like my mother. My mother
from
is
where
a
you are,
dragon
then you
queen,
go
so she's scary.
starting that at 10. Then it goes
Oh,
20,
oh,
30,
oh.
40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 feet to the north.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, no, I need to do path.
Well, you don't
Okay.
have to, you can just have to do your full scale.
Okay, so I've caught up to what's here, and you said 90 feet north?
And then it turns to the right or to the east once you get all the way up to where you were. No, all the way up where you were.
Like to the 90 feet.
So you have siblings or you
Cuz I think you went back and forth, but no, it turns right.
I
So
have cousins
there you
though.
go.
Oh wait. They're dead.
I feel like that's my sister.
You said it turns right here.
Yeah. And in general, looking at this, it's in general right. It's not perfect, but it's
No,
close.
Elowyn was just telling me
Aren't we
about
glad we put it in the
her
middle?
that she did
So you let me know when you're ready
You
to
dated a
board, sir.
cousin?
No.
I am ready.
What?
I am caught
Okay.
up.
No, she
No.
said
Now
it
if
was
you
an only
go
child.
Alright, Lollygaggers, let's go.
10,
Lollygaggers.
20, 40, 50,
What?
60 feet
Who
to
is
the
Gallagher?
east.
Lolly Gallagher.
It cuts back to the south.
Oh, never mind.
How many?
60 feet east, and then it cuts back to the south, and it also goes straight.
So it goes on straight.
Okay.
Lolly
If you go
Gallagher's.
south, it goes south 3 squares from where you're standing. So from here, that's 1, 2,
That's not
3.
into the face.
When I give it 3 squares, where you're standing is square number 1.
Oh, okay.
And then
It's
it
like-
turns back to the west. 3 squares. And then it turns south 3 squares. So which direction are you guys going? I'm assuming that direction.
Yeah. Just keep, wait, oh, it's open at the, it keeps going forward.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go down.
Yeah.
This way.
Okay, you're down that way, and then it turns back to the east.
East.
Okay. Venture forth.
You said east.
Hey man,
Hey, that's what we're on.
this sucks.
Yeah, I can tell, that's why I didn't wanna do it.
Well, perks of being on the with a map.
What's the best we're doing today?
I say we just start running at this point.
No.
How many books?
Why?
Well, yes, you
You're
move
not
forward
too
a
bright,
lot.
are you?
I'm very bright, okay? Maybe not as bright as this one.
Okay, that
I can get
explains
pretty
it.
Then call me on
That
the
helps.
slur again.
Excuse me?
I showed that shit.
Oh yeah, just
Stop it.
calling me sunburn all the time.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Do it again.
I don't know, what are your people gonna do about
Don't make me take my paws off and reveal
Let's
my
Guys,
veins.
guys.
You were
arguing.
too late.
Where's your parents?
Where are we
Missing.
now? I
Yeah,
feel like
they're
we've
like,
been lost
"We
for
should've
a
been."
long second.
We should keep going.
Oh, we should keep going, guys.
If you whip out
Okay,
Amy
fine.
and Deluvian.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Why'd you just
Why did I think she was gonna hug you? And then
What? Why?
What the freak, man?
What? What was that for?
That was really mean.
I just took one hit and I'm done.
it'd
No,
be
but you
really
have
funny.
resistance.
Okay,
Roll a hit, Angie.
70 feet to the east.
I'm gonna use it.
You see
I
that
dare you.
that
Sick.
space
I know you.
is a tile
You
that's
didn't
sort
do
of
that.
peaked, and it comes down all the way around, and it's
Bonk.
like a
Roll a damage.
Dome?
Oh, what damage did I do?
more like a pyramid
not
with
real.
6 sides, 8 sides,
Uh,
12 sides.
I'll do
Can you say, was it
I'll do
like
my
an open
D10
space or is it just
No, it's just the tile is different, and it's raised
Out
like
of my
this,
D10
and it's like a
dice, I
12-sided
got a
pyramid.
10.
It's called a labyrinth tile.
Out of my D10
So like
dice, I got
when
a
we're
10.
walking up, it's like from the ground
And that's
From
why
the ground, and
fireball.
it's just slightly raised.
Fireball.
and it's just
I got a 9.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah, that's what I used.
so can I
So I
investigate the
made
tile?
like the little Jackie, light up.
Wow, I take 10
Do I
hit points.
Yeah.
do I tell you my modifier or
Don't need to.
Towards
Okay.
So when you investigate the tile, it's like your intuition kicks in.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, this is sort of like an identifying marker. Like, so I can say, okay, this is labyrinth tile number 1. And if I find labyrinth tile number 1, I can mark it or something, and I can always find my way back.
Okay. So it's like a landmark.
Or like a landmark. And you just,
I look at
I rolled a 20 for you, so
Oh,
you
okay.
so you had a huge insight.
Yeah, okay.
don't trust him at all.
Well, but he did heal us.
This is burn.
Alright, so
He's probably using it. It gets harder. As soon as we get
is
to
it
the hard
is there
He
anything
just
past
risked
it?
his life
Yep.
for us.
Is it just the
You go
normal
another
path?
20 feet, and
He
then
let us
it
go
turns
first.
back to the north.
Okay, he's gonna kill my
And there's another tile
So you're
labyrinth
just racist.
labyrinth tile that's right there.
Okay. That one.
20 feet like when we're
I
turning?
looted
Yep.
away his
Right there at the corner, and then it turns north
I'm a little
for
prejudiced myself.
the tile you're standing on is tile number 1. So your second labyrinth tile is tile number 1.
Yep.
And then
I'm not
it
fully
goes
here with it, but
Listen, I don't
a
eat
total
this, I hate it.
where you're standing is 10 feet, 20, 30 feet, and then it turns back to the east.
Magenrae.
Magenrae? They follow
The god of fire.
So what do you do at the curve, the corner?
so you got an issue with
Can't
Tyru.
you
Yes.
can't just go against his god, but
As
That's
you're
why he
approaching
hates
that
it.
wall, you see withered corpses are nailed all along
Well, it's the
that northern
yeah,
wall
the
that
people.
you're
I think
turning
it's the
down.
people off cliffs.
Okay,
No,
so
it's
it's like
people.
I'm
They're
turning
capturing
this
other
way.
people. My
And then you're
people are
turning
mostly
north.
they push them off cliffs.
I'm sorry. The northern wall
It's
is
not
you're
a
turning
joke.
east.
Oh yeah?
But the
Yeah.
northern
Well,
wall
well,
is lined with
Okay,
withered
so
Which
like
is the
corpses.
one
when I
I
turn
found.
this way, like right here.
Yep.
I just
It's
really
like
hope
this
my
wall
I
right
heard
here
it
is
all,
covered with
okay?
corpses.
I really hope my family is okay.
Did everybody hear that?
Same.
Huh? I heard about the stone.
Okay.
He did not say it. I was gonna be like
This one's like
maybe if
dwarf
they
to
had
scale.
wings.
This
Yeah.
part right here, because you
And it only goes that northern wall that's covered with withered corpses that are nailed to the wall is only a 30-foot long wall, and then it turns back
Reminds
to
me
the
of your
south.
village.
back south. Can I get
It
another
wasn't
piece
that
of
bad.
paper, please?
There aren't any corpses left, it was burned to death.
And it goes south 50 feet.
I think I'll let you take anything on that one.
And then it turns back to the west.
Yeah.
30 feet.
Somebody.
And then to the south 30 feet.
Whoa, give me 1 second.
So from the
How old is your
labyrinth tile, the second labyrinth
Okay.
tile that you stepped on,
Yeah, it was 30 feet up.
30 feet up, and that's the northern wall that's now covered with withered corpses.
Like when I turn right, I'm
When you turn right, you're heading south. Or sorry, not south, east.
How old
and I'm
is your
facing the
Gorath, how old are
I
you?
was going to turn and I see the withered.
The withered corpses all along that 30-foot wall.
And I turn right,
Oh my
and
God,
I
we're all
keep going down
babies.
that path
All
that you
babies.
said.
And then
Well, I
you turn
actually
right,
turn
and it goes 50 feet
faster
to the
than
south. And then
Oh, you mean you get
30
old fast
feet
again?
to the
I
west.
guess it's another way of saying it.
And then 30 feet to the south.
You
Wow,
changed
you
the
were
term, just
It goes front in,
Hey,
where you saw the withered corpses,
What's your name again?
30 feet to the
Elowyn.
east.
I don't wanna talk to you.
I
50
was
feet to the
kidding.
south.
50 feet south.
You look
30
very
feet
young for your
west.
age.
What is that?
30
Could
feet
you
west.
potentially be
30 feet south.
Could you potentially be
30 feet south.
I get
30 feet east.
About 30 feet east.
50
Why don't
feet
you take
south.
off your hood?
50 feet southwest.
Where does that end?
Why don't you ever take off my
70
hood?
feet to the east.
Really? Where?
So you know how when you were at home
I'm
and
sorry, to the
you
west.
your hair looked really
I
bad all
don't
the time?
50
wear a
feet
helmet.
west.
That's like the point.
So why don't you take off your
30 feet south.
Yeah, I haven't you wear a bunch of helmets now. Like I always see something like pointing out.
You said 30 feet?
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
30 feet south.
Yeah, I don't know if you're wearing something.
It's not a tight hood.
Huh?
50
not a
feet
tight
Yeah, but
hood.
east.
I don't have elephant ears.
I assume your ears are still pointy though.
No, they're like normal ears but pointed.
You walk
So
forward,
they shouldn't be
it's
like sticking
70
out.
feet
They
to the
shouldn't
south.
they shouldn't be like this. They're just
My bad.
pointy human ears
My bad.
mixed.
30
Guys,
feet west.
what if we just
I'm gonna
stop
do myself
making the
this.
maps and go?
That's
No!
fine.
No, I'm
I
kinda
don't
into
want
the
to.
map.
No.
I'm kinda into the
Shut
map.
up. What do you mean
And
intelligent?
then you are standing in front of a door.
A door guy.
Kingdom of Door?
Okay.
Okay, so after I turn south, you
Door.
said?
You turn south and you went 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet. And then you turned east, I'm sorry, west, and went 30 feet. And then you're looking at the western wall, and to the south, which is your left hand, there is a door that is closed.
The door's still halfway forward to the west?
Nope.
It's just cut south.
The door's to your south, and you're standing in a corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanna tape this.
There's tape.
Yeah. That's what he said. Perfect. And I might need another piece of paper.
I
How about if I just feed you this?
cannot I wanna love you so
Drop
bad.
your map there, buddy.
Because you're so cute and small and
I don't need this right now.
Elowyn.
Elowyn.
Elowyn. Elowyn.
Trial. Trail.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
It offended him?
I mean you kinda went along with us as most of us did, so.
Yeah, I wanna like
So nobody?
It's an
We're
iron door.
kinda bound together by that, murder that we did over there.
I think
You're standing in
it's
front of a plain iron door.
Oh,
guys,
It is
I
a
think I
plain
found a door.
iron door.
Wow, we finally
Oh.
found something.
It's a door.
Thanks,
Wow,
guys.
look
Should
how
we
much you've done.
I haven't done
I
anything.
really
It looks
appreciate
very
all
We were
of you.
entertaining
plain,
each
guys.
other.
You guys did a really good job. Thank you so much for making the map.
Okay, so what do we do with this thing?
It's
What
very
do we do with the
I
door?
think we
I
probably
say we open it.
The door is stuck.
Oh, of course it is.
Right? It's smart thinking.
Okay, Gorath. Get in there.
I wanna try to bust down the door.
Are you gonna berserk
Grab
into the
it.
door? You're gonna be like Gloria from Madagascar.
Yeah.
Like shoulder bash it or just like
Just shoulder bash.
Roll a DC.
Shoulder charge.
Is it just a flat out strength check?
I hate you.
Is it just a strength check?
Yeah. Good luck.
I got a solid 14.
You bounced off of it. How much damage can you do with that shoulder check?
I'm guessing that's a
1d6, as big as you are.
I'm guessing is it just unarmed strike maybe? Or is it I'd say 1d6.
We'll just do 1d6.
1 damage.
Get out the
Alright.
way. Let me try to break it down.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, can you try melting the door maybe? Do you think you could get hot enough to do that?
Try.
I feel like that's just gonna make us not be able to touch it.
I mean,
I have
we'll
fire
be able to touch it.
resistance.
Go for it. It's not I don't
We
think
melt the door?
How
Or
much
like we
damage
get
does
it
it
what
do?
if we get it hot enough to where
Roll for
you
damage.
can
Because it's a door, you're gonna hit it.
1d8.
Just roll for damage.
No, cause
He was doing a DC check when he was trying to knock it down.
Oh, like yeah.
4.
but what if you get it hot enough to just pry it open with your hands?
Roll strength check.
I can try using a firebolt.
Yeah, try it.
Alright.
How much damage do you do?
Here, let me roll my.
I mean, when you come to a door, you can either open it, pick the lock. If I say, oh, it's locked, then it's different than stuck. But
Yeah,
it's a
that's
stuck
why
door.
I would have said something
Yeah,
by now.
it's a stuck door, so you can either pound it down, try to do a strength check against it to see if you can open it, and to pound it down, it has so many hit points just like something else, so you guys just keep on beating it.
I was gonna ask, so do I have to roll like a D20 and then roll my
Nope, just roll your damage, because it's a door.
Okay, I'm gonna
It ain't moving.
You know,
I mean,
it is the armor.
I'm going to
Fireball.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Firebolt or fireball?
No, she doesn't have
Fire.
fireball. Yeah, I was
still not.
You guys are starting to scorch it a little bit.
Okay, here. What if
Strength check?
Oh, I was gonna say, what if I just bless you? Because then you could add an extra. Yeah, you can add an extra D4 to your damage. I'm gonna. Well, I can bless up to 3 people, so I'm blessing both of you, and none of you are that strong. I'll just bless both of you.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna strength.
But you need to add an extra D4 to your
Oh.
damage.
Oh, to damage.
Can we try it
Do you
again?
think I should just do
Yeah,
the damage?
over and over.
Okay.
Well, hold on, let me
Roll.
Okay.
Roll them.
calm
What
down,
are you doing?
princess. I guess the same thing as
You're gonna try to.
I will
break it
bless
down?
myself as
Yeah.
well, actually.
Force
I'll
it
be the
open?
third.
Yeah. So strength check?
Yep, do a strength check. And I need to know everything that you hit, modifiers and all.
19 plus my strength, so 21.
Nope, gave yourself hemorrhoids.
Wow.
Okay.
It's stuck.
What if I?
Yeah.
What if I?
Alright, guys, keep rolling till we hit a nat 20.
Can I? So, is there like a border around the door?
But how much damage did you roll a d6 for damage?
I didn't know.
Do you think
Is there a border
Do you
around the
guys
door, or
have
is it just a
maybe
big iron door?
It's a big iron door that has an iron
Really
band
do your
around
cleric
it.
Okay, so it's not like a stone banding
Freaking
it.
help.
Okay.
3 damage.
Sylvara, I suppose.
Well, I'm sure you have more than just
Can
giant.
I
I'm
use
gonna-
or can I try to use like I have something called Mage Hand where I make like a floating hand up here and
I don't think that's gonna do.
And what does the floating
can't
hand do?
open it.
Yeah, I know
Well-
what you're thinking, but it's not gonna work.
it can open
I-
and unlock door.
Well, it's not
Or
unlocked.
It's a stuck door.
It's
Stuck
not.
door.
I am going to. I am going to
be a
strike the
problem.
door with my mace.
Alright. How much damage, dude?
Let's see.
Don't even have to roll to hit.
Huh?
Don't
Oh,
have
now
to roll
it
to
is
hit, just
one.
damage.
Do I add my wisdom, right, to my mace, or do I add strength?
Strength.
Strength.
Wisdom is for strength.
Okay, that's what I was
Wisdom
thinking.
is for
I did 7 damage to the door.
I'm gonna try to firebolt it again if that's fine.
You have to say it, remember?
Firebolt.
Okay.
Kablast!
Kabooey.
9 plus 1 10. Firebolt!
The door shuddered a little bit.
I'm gonna hit it with
Guys, the
my
door's
mace.
quivering.
I got a
Nice one,
15.
Ray.
15 damage.
Did you add your D4?
Okay, as a reminder for those of you that are using your weapons to hit this door, if you roll a 1,
Your weapon breaks.
your weapon will break. I'm not having you roll to hit yet, but a 1 damage will mean your weapon broke.
No way.
Literally.
I mean, it is almost 9:30.
It's not that late. Yeah, I know. Not
Or I'm
really.
gonna use more
I'd
magic
say we break down this
because
door before we
this-
decide to even leave.
I mean, unless someone gonna have 8:30 classes and
I have a 10 o'clock class.
I'll be good. My mom was just wondering where I was.
I have a 30 class.
3 plus
really
4.
far.
What if you
Firebolt!
what if you shocking grasp to electrocute
How
the
much
door?
damage did you do?
I did 15, yeah.
did you guys
How much damage?
For
4?
damage?
Yeah, the
The
plus.
bless is just
Yeah, when he hit it with his battle axe, it put a nice dent in it. It started
Okay,
to respond.
Mr. Sizzler, give it a nice strong hit right where that dent is.
What's your strongest
It
weapon?
might just be
I'm pretty sure it's just
Grasp.
Battle axe.
attack
Sis.
roll,
Cause,
You don't have to
yeah, I
roll.
took 2, so I can do
What if you
8
just go
plus
up and
2.
like
Yeah, sure. Whatever. Okay.
or see since it's
What are you hitting with? I
My
see
two
it.
battle axes.
Alright.
Do I
I
roll
really
one?
feel like the best that I
Cause
can
if
do
I'm using
is
2,
like
then
you roll
it's
2, but and then you add an
or
extra,
D8
and then you have to add
plus 4. Yeah.
yeah.
4, 8, 9, 17.
job.
Nice.
I'd ask for a high five, but I
Oh.
feel like it would hurt.
Not
We
it.
could do better. We could do better.
Okay.
We could do better. There we
Oh,
go.
we did it.
Yay, we did it.
Air high five.
We did it.
It-
We did it.
my
You
skin
didn't
is
do
a high
anything.
five.
You didn't. Neither of you touched the door.
What am I supposed to do? Stab it?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I'll sneak attack it next time.
Okay.
You will never see that one coming.
So my bless has ended since the round was over.
When you enter, you notice that there's little floating moats everywhere in this large room.
Little floating moats.
And
like
on the
moats of light?
northern side of the room,
Moats of light?
yeah, little moats of light.
I thought you would have reacted to that.
Moats?
Little moats of light.
I hate you.
What?
Angie doesn't understand this.
Yeah, I know she doesn't understand.
Because she's still a goober.
Yeah, she is probably as well.
Don't
Stop.
understand.
I'm not.
And when you look to the left, you're up against the west side wall of this room. The room is, from where the door is, add another 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 feet long.
But you
20, 30, 40, 50 feet wide. And right in line with the door that you hit, except going out back to the north, so it's like you're doing a U-turn
The door.
and out to the other side.
Wait, I'm like taping it together. So it like I'm like really picky about it lining up, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Just be better. Only the legend can see.
It triggers trauma.
Sorry for
Stop invalidating.
Sorry for
Exactly.
invalidating.
Alright.
Very
So
Asian
it's,
of you guys.
on the northern wall.
You're standing, the northern wall is to your right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. No, the northern wall would be behind you. The western wall is to your right, and it goes 70 feet
I
down.
don't understand. Like
70
all
feet
of this
to the
is
south.
is
Yeah, 70 feet to the south.
these are what I can turn
So
into.
looking
And then there's
Your
like a
shoulders at the
challenge
western
rating,
wall.
but I
Yeah,
don't
my
think it
shoulders?
has a
Okay.
challenge
Can I
rating
touch the
response
moat
to
of
what I
light?
can turn into.
And it is 70 feet south, 50 feet east, and it makes a
Which I am not.
rectangle.
You were not as
And the other doorway is a U-turn from where you are on the opposite wall, on the eastern wall.
Can
And
I
it leads back out the way, the direction you came.
can I use my claws to touch a mote of light?
So this is a
less than
rectangle.
zero
And then you would
So
go back
only
out
means you
to
can
more
turn
of
into.
it.
So what's the point of the
But
being
that
like
door
half
has
and
been
fourth?
shattered.
That's
There's an
that's
old
just
wooden door.
saying like how strong you are.
Hey,
Okay.
can I use
So
a mote
an
of
8
light?
is
Can I jump
stronger
up and
than
grab a mote of
4
light?
for some reason.
What the horse seems so strong though. But I think it's just like
Can I
some
jump
more
up over that?
advantages. I don't think
This
it's like
is just like
light?
stronger. So like
Mhm.
something with a
Okay.
CR
Does it do
one would be
anything?
stronger than
What's in the room?
So if I
Is it
enchant
Except for
someone
the
as like a
motes of
war
light.
horse, what
It's
would
an
I
empty
roll
room.
for that?
Completely empty.
You would have to
Just with a little bit of light.
Just has
So,
the little
well,
sparkling
well,
motes of
that
light
look, it's
and the
basically
shattered
gonna look
door
like this,
if you
but
decide to
for a
go back out
horse.
that way.
So
So
it's
there's
gonna be
not
really
even
basic.
another door or anything?
Yeah, the shattered door.
The one that we just broke?
No.
There's
If you
another.
if everybody's paying attention, the
Pay
room is
attention.
70 feet by 50 feet, and there's another door. If you look to the left, there's another door going back out the same way, the same direction you guys came in, just on the opposite side of the room.
But it's not the same.
It's not the same door.
I think we should go through that door because it seems like the only possible way to get out of here or to go deeper. Not
Okay.
get out.
Yeah.
Deeper into the
Okay.
dungeon we shall go.
Alright, we go through the door. And is it the same pathway? Like it leads back to the same
Now you're going out that door. You said.
Yes.
Give me one quick second. Let me double check something.
I take off my
Okay.
mitten.
So who is in the lead? Who went out the door first?
Get a grip.
You disappear.
Oh.
Whoa.
I run into the door to go find Thistle.
You disappear.
I rolled in to go find both of them.
You disappear.
So, what do we
No! Rail runs after you guys and
reaching your arm through and
I'ma get yeeted. Why don't you try reaching your
Arm
arm in
falls
with
off.
your bright ideas?
No,
I
Grayson, don't control somebody else's character. If you
No.
wanna try something, go try
I know, but I'm suggesting it in case any of them want to.
So why don't you like
Are you guys
here?
okay?
Hello?
I don't know.
Hello?
Okay, fine,
Gone.
since both of you guys are wusses, I will reach my arm through
Look like you.
and I pull it
You get sucked through.
Oh. So
What do you do now, Elowyn?
I mean, what if they all went to the same place?
Yeah, well I guess it would be safer for us to make sure that they're okay. Here, do you wanna go with me?
Just kidding, it's a gray render.
Oh yay!
Okay, me and Elowyn jump in together.
You can't fit together, you're both too fat.
Bam. Okay, so y'all jump through.
Wait.
Yeah.
So now everybody went through?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
You're standing in the middle of a room
Full of motes of light.
that is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet wide by 30 feet, 50 feet long, 30 feet wide. Appears that there are
And
at
we do
least
not know
2
where
exits.
this is at all.
If you're looking at that wall, there's 2 exits going that direction and that direction. Or 2 doors. Not exits, they're 2 doors.
Okay.
But you have no idea where you were just
Do
transported
we
to.
wanna go right again?
So 50 feet
Well, I'm not done yet.
50 feet long, 30 feet wide, and you said 2
And
exits on the
just call that the north wall.
Yeah.
The east and the west walls each have a door leading out.
Okay.
However,
Oh.
someone on that wall has scrawled, "Run away," in blood.
Oh.
Is the blood fresh?
And then when you look to the wall opposite of that wall, it is covered with smeared blood. And then you see, up next to that wall, 10 creatures all open their eyes and start shambling toward you.
Shambling corpses.
Zoinks cubes!
Zoinks!
I think we beat up the shambling corpses.
What is that?
What's the lighting like? Is it
Very
It's
bright, you're
dim, and you have those
Flickering.
witch flickering.
And you're still
light.
very bright as well.
perfect?
Are they all
I
like
have
in a
advantage on stealth checks.
Are we in a big room or are we in a foyer?
This is a room.
This is a room, okay.
Were you not paying attention, Dragon Man?
50 by 30.
Yeah, 50 by 30 feet.
I'd
And there's
say-
nothing, no
Are-
pillars, no
Well,
just open
are the
room.
corpses undead? Well, I mean, it's called a corpse.
Yeah.
Wait, out of game, when are we gonna be back to Sylvara?
Well, we can pause right here, and you guys can pick up your next game session.
With them.
I'd be fine with that.
Okay.
Because the other thing that you just noticed that stepped out from one of the doorways, the doorway over
A
here.
great render.
It's not a great render. I'll show you what it is.
Just show them.
Cooked.
Who's that guy?
That thing looks so cool.
He looks so cool.
Oh, I can't even see it from here.
It's a
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Isn't it funny?
Oh wow.
It's actually it makes me fun of myself because I say it a lot.
hunter. I don't know.
You and Angie both.
That's why I covered up the name, because I don't want you to, and go look up what his weaknesses are. Because your character, I mean, I'll tell you guys what it is, but you have to promise that
No, tell us when you
your
start.
characters will, you will not go outside of your character and go figure out what it is and find out what its weaknesses are.
Well, all I know is it looks undead, so I'm
Because
gonna
your
use,
characters would not know.
I'm gonna use radiant.
Yeah,
It's
common,
okay,
common knowledge is for
I don't
It
even
is
know
clearly
right
an undead creature,
So-
and those other things are clearly zombies.
So I use
Ugh.
radiant.
Are they infectious?
Like your attitude?
Yeah, like my attitude.
Damn, Daniel.
Oh. I think you should stop the stream.
I don't know what
When
it
you
is.
think of damn.
I feel like I should
You know that damn Daniel is it's old, but the reason I thought of it is the show, The Other Two. The guy that thinks he's really cool, his girlfriend breaks up with him because he still says damn Daniel. He's like 2020.
Oh.
So he keeps saying Daniel and he keeps stabbing.
Ooh.
Ew.
So she breaks up with him.
It sounds like something Alina would do.
My little brother dabs, and
Ooh.
it's actually so
Alright,
embarrassing.
so
I bet Mateus does as well.
He's literally
everybody
like
remember
9.
we are in room 10.
Room 10.
Room
Someone
10.
write that down.
Reminding me of college.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm writing it down.
No, I'm gonna write it down.
You
No.
have no paper.
Okay. Fine, I won't.
Are any of you guys El Cabazon 404?
What's
No,
that?
it's a-
What is that?
The username, I suppose.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
No.
Alina's
get a
out.
follower?
It looks like we were getting some spam messages this evening.
Of course.
Yeah, it
Cheap
happens.
viewers on! Best viewers on!
Why weren't you looking at the chat, Dad?
It says
We were busy.